Facebook, post on Reddit. Alright, so we are here with viewer submitted replays. Here we have Cranky Ducklings Clare. For anyone who's tuning in at this precise moment, although I doubt it. Oh, I did post in Discord. Shit. Most of the replays are from the Discord folk, but for once we actually have a few from outside the Discord, outside of our little Discord chat. Yeah, including this one. This one is actually from like a clan member, so that was pretty cool.
TVP. Oh boy.
Yep, TVP. So times are wasting. Let's jump into it. I've already picked this guy. Told him about 10 minutes ago about to go live. If he for those who don't catch it live, we will. I plan to like just upload this entire session to YouTube when done, and then people will just like click a timestamp to find their game, so they can get to see. Alright, so these are diamond level Protosses, diamond level players, a bit higher than what I casted last Sunday.
Oh yeah, that platinum.
Bloody hell. While this thing is loading, let me share an experience I had. The first game me and Cresta casted was a gold Protoss versus a silver Zerg.
Oh boy.
So the gold Protoss does like a four stalker push at like the 4-5 minute mark, and does a little bit of damage, not too bad.
That's something nice.
That's not bad. The Zerg player, who is still on 2 base at 5 minutes, then transfuses the half health hatchery.
At least he knows about transfuses. Like, I'm pretty sure some don't. They just like, oh, queens, inject and spread creep. Like, transfuse. Whoa. Did you just see what the Zerg did? Just cancelled.
Yeah, he just cancelled. So, spawning at the bottom, it is the Zerg player from Fox F2, TitanuimBoss. And on the other side, from my clan who sent in the replay, it is Guns and Roaches DrKobra. I need to figure out how to do that eventually.
Yeah, Cranky Ducklings have that, like the trumpet sound.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
They've like once you start streaming and you start like realizing what the possibilities are, then you suddenly realize like how much work Cranky Ducklings have done. Shit, yeah. They've got intros, they've got videos, they've got like graphics. They put up like their schedule in this nice calendar thing every week.
Everything is like done by Kuro, and like I think mostly Kuro. Like they work late into the night just to get everything done. And
yes, yeah.
It's like really cool.
And like every ESL Open Cup, they got like the graphic.
Yeah, it's like so different and everything. Like I tried doing it on my own stream, but it takes too much work.
It's a shit ton of work. The thing about editing like the graphics for the names is more about how unbelievably tedious it gets at some point. Like the first time you do it, like, oh, this is cool, but then you go like, okay, I gotta type the name in, okay, I gotta type the next name in. Exactly. I gotta change the logo for the races.
Yeah, there's like so many things. Then like if you can find like the team tag or like the icon or whatsoever, you gotta add that in and all that. And it's like that's a lot of preparation work just for a tournament. And yeah, like this isn't the biggest of this is the weekly cup, which happens literally every week. Yeah. Oh, this. Hey. Okay, so maybe I should ask you this, since you are both a Zerg and Terran player. Do you normally take this here third base as Zerg? Generally I would take the one that's further away. The one that the probe is blocking. Yeah, but if a probe was to block it, then definitely I'll take the other one. Like this map works in a way like I can take any of them. So in my personal opinion, like if you want to block it, it doesn't really make much difference for the Zerg. Because like they are basically like side by side. Yeah. Both takes around the same time to reach to the third base. So it's like if I were to take the triangle formation as a Zerg, as a Protoss, I'll just take either. Generally, I think as a Protoss, you want to be nearer to the Zerg so you can attack quicker. So I just go down in a straight line for my third expansion. That's an interesting point, because I thought as Zerg you want to get closer to your opponent so that you can rally reinforcements and kill them. I think there are two different kind of play styles. Yeah, that's Zerg. Like Yeah, so if you're the kind of aggressive Zerg, where if you're going for a timing attack, then yeah, that kind of small little details
Do
makes a lot
better.
of difference.
Ooh, snipe the creep tuber. Nice catch.
Now that tumors are like lightly armored adepts will kill it definitely faster. And
I'm
hello, Simon. Good morning.
hello. Thanks for joining into this stream of viewer submitted replays. Um, exclamation mark co-caster to see my co-caster's comment. But right now I'm looking at this here oracle. Claire. It is so refreshing to see an oracle in a PV and PVZ because every week I cast Audai and every week it's the same Gladev build.
Grave Adept.
Yeah, it's Glaive Adepts every freaking week.
I think Oracle's kind of died off. Like they were nerfed, if I'm not wrong. But maybe.
Well, the revelation was reduced. The revelation was changed because so revelation doesn't last as long but costs less energy. But apart from that, unless you're talking about like the legacy of the void, early legacy of the void nerfs when oracles were broken, I don't think they've changed that much.
Because like from what I know, like oracles were kind of the standard opener. Like Stargate openers were fairly common against Zerg.
Yep. You can still do it, to be fair.
Yeah, I think it's kind of the meta still. It's just that it kind of died off because like everyone is starting to do that oracle stuff, and then Zergs just get better at reacting. So the meta shift, and yeah, that was really close.
That was real close. Okay. Is it just me or this link speed very late?
It is kind of late though.
Is it link speed supposed to be done at like 3 minutes?
Normally like around 3:30.
Yeah lah, this one 5 minutes now.
Probably like he delayed it for something, or he did take gas first or something like that.
Or he forgot.
Like 5 minutes. Oh.
That happens.
I mean, considering that his level, I don't think it's a mistake that you would make as a Zerg player. Unless it's something.
Good point. I mean, to be fair, the Protoss is right now supply blocked and he's making 4 pylons, so I don't know exactly what level of diamond this is.
True. But judging from the way they are playing, it's
not too bad.
Yeah. I mean, Zerg would really want to evolve right now.
I've played much worse. You know, every time I had to mention like during the Sunday cast, every time I had to, the Oracle is gonna wait. That was a damn shame. Well, the Oracle's could have gotten out, but the Queen snipes it.
The Oracles didn't really pay for itself though. Like between them, it was only like 5 worker kills, and other than that, they haven't done really much.
Yeah.
You want to get like probably like 10. They could easily get that like between them, and probably might have worked.
Yeah, it probably should have gone up to 10 and then Oracles. One Oracle is still alive, so maybe it gets like a magic kill, kind of like how Widowmines work. At the same time, we'll have to see. This is quite an interesting tech path. So the Protoss went for a Stargate, then went into a Robo, then is now getting both the Twilight Council and the Robotics Bay at the same time, and it's gonna make one more Immortan and charge. And the Zerg is also getting a Spire. Cool.
No, I thought Zerg was gonna go into that Roach Bling Ravager kind of style, and then he just throws it down a random.
The random Spire?
Yeah.
Oh man, the number of times I saw random Spires on Sunday.
I mean, that's the thing about some players. Like, probably they were thinking, I want to get this tech path, and then like they see what the opponent is doing, and then it's like, all right, I'm gonna get another tech path. But it kind of slows down like whatever you want to do. Like, definitely, if he didn't get that Spire, he would have had like more units and just went for a timing attack.
Oh yeah. Actually, Roach beat it. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, like judging from what the Protoss has, like he could just bust this down with his Roachling Ravager.
I mean, if he decided to amass units, right, he probably would break this. Okay, well, Zerg is flooding 1,000 middles and the Protoss 700-ish. Protoss should be taking a 4th base, I feel, unless he plans to go for like a pretty big timing push. But even then, he's gonna kind of need to wait for his Colossus, and he's getting Corruptors.
Yeah, 7 gates. 8 gates. Yeah, he could push out. Well, it doesn't have a warp prism though.
It's flying out across the map.
Oh,
But that implies harass, not push. Do you think the corruptors are for the Colossus?
I don't think he knows about the Colossus. He hasn't even scouted much of the map. All he sees is a Stargate and a Robo. Probably he's thinking like, I'm gonna get some corruptors just in case like the Protoss decides to invest in the air army, which is fairly common right now in this current meta. Like Protoss will just turtle up, get that Sky Toss army.
Yeah,
but this attack is good.
Yeah, because the Protoss army was way out of position. Decides to disengage, alright, and then chooses to recommit battery overcharge?
Who needs battery overcharge? You don't need that yet.
Oh, in the meantime, the Zealot run by is... It was kind of weird because like 2 Zealots committed and the rest are just saying, no, we let our brothers go first. Then they only started fighting when the Roaches showed up.
Yeah. I mean,
oh, like, interesting. Oracle actually killing creep tubers. This is the first time I've seen that.
I mean, like, this game has been fairly passive. I would say not much engagement, and until now, I have to say it. Oh, yeah. The Failings managed to land nice shots on the Zealots.
In a twist of extreme irony, there's no anti-air. The Colossus are gonna go down 2 set corruptors. There's just not enough anti-air, even with this Guardian shield which does not stack, and it looks like the Protoss is being swallowed.
Oh, Zerg is just too much. But at the same time, like, there's the counter attack, which might be able to do some damage.
That's a fair point. The Zealots are gonna get the base. Get the base?
So,
okay.
I don't see it actually achieving much because like Zerg has another base at the bottom. So it's like one, oh, you kill one, I'll get the other one. Not much of an issue.
It slows it down. If this counter attack didn't happen, Protoss would be absolutely screwed right now.
Yeah.
Because he could easily just like counter attack right now and win the game. But because the base is killed, he has to pull back, his production is slowed. I mean, you know, a Zerg base is the heart of the production.
Yeah, like you would always want to be like one base higher than like whichever race. Like you do not want to be on the same base count as either a Protoss or a Terran.
He's on the same base count and he's actually on very low eco. It's 58 to 73. 58 drones to 73, and he's getting Broodlords. Can he afford this?
Yeah, he could. Like, I know there are some Zergs who build up to like 55 drones. I could be outdated, I'm not too sure, but 55 drones is definitely something that a Zerg can manage on with that eco. But you won't be able to gather that bank. Like a lot of Zerg players, they build up to like 80 drones, 90 drones. It's because they want to have that bank ASAP. And if I have that bank ASAP, I can remax quicker. So this is an army that Zerg can't remax on, but he's able to get that. Possibly the cancel. Yes, nice. Yeah, I was saying he could get that army like in relatively the same time as Zerg on 80, 90 drones, but he won't have the ability to remax it.
Yeah, he literally has one shot.
Yeah, it's like a one shot wonder. And with 3 Broodlords,
I don't know. But by the way, shout out to the random Swarm host.
That happens. What's the hotkey for Swarm host though? Is it A? I think it's A. Yeah, A.
On grid or on default?
The default. I mean, I play on default. So.
Okay. It was funny because like for a long period of time, every GSL there would be at least one player that would do the random. Oh, nice! A link run by actually evens up the worker count.
It's still not really enough though.
No, it's not.
So, like, if Zerg could get like more Broodlords, he should wait for the Broodlords. Like, really.
There are Broodlords morphing, but he's gonna press the attack first. Actually takes down the shield battery, which is quite important. Okay, he needs to throw down corrosive balls.
Oh my god, this is not one place you want to fight as. It's a choke point. Broods are gonna die.
They're gonna die because once, the stalkers are just gonna go under them and slaughter them wholesale.
Yeah, but what do you know? The reinforcement Broodlords is gonna just mess up these stalkers.
Yeah, but you do have things like Colossi and a few others, so he's got a hold. And ironically, both sides are up are gonna go up to the same worker count, and Zerg just made like 70 plus links. I think it's gonna attempt to counter the third again, the fourth rather.
At this point, I don't know. Is it a good idea? Because the Protoss could just steamroll across the map and just snipe out the Protoss. Like the thing is that Protoss only has one observer, and that's with Yami, so he doesn't know what the Zerg has. Like this is a timing where if Protoss just A moves across the map, Zerg just it's kind of impossible to hold.
Not with this composition.
Yeah.
Making 11 more captors.
I mean,
shouldn't it be?
Lord.
Shouldn't it be something like roaches to tank? Because Lynx ain't got a tank.
Lynx could just hold them for a while, I guess. Like Banelings would be nice. Like he has 2000
that's a good point.
1005.
Couldn't this Protoss army just like can't they break these broodlords? In fact, they are gonna try.
He's good. He's doing it. 3 broodlords ain't gonna do anything.
He needs one more blink. He needs to target fire the broodlords, and then I think he's done it. There go the broodlords. Yep, GG is called.
GG.
DrKobra is victorious, doing the clan proud. Of course, sending in the replay and getting to decide what we see.
He's a doctor. He managed to dissect the Zerg. Well, that game. I think I'm not sure about Infestors now though. Like I just played a ladder game as Zerg just now, and I did know like Infestors, like you can't neuro heroic units anymore.
That's literally one unit.
Yeah, the mothership. Like if a Protoss goes Skytoss and he goes mothership, you want to neuro the mothership. And I feel
not
like
happening anymore.
Yeah, I was like pressing E. I'm like, wait, what? Excuse me?
Miao Liao.
Like, oh my god. And yeah, Simeon, you can definitely forget Link Screen Diamond. Really? When that's something that's not really supposed to happen.
It's not supposed to happen, but it can happen. But again, I've not gotten my Zerg to Diamond, so I'm not gonna talk about that. Alright, let's hop into the next replay. This is gonna be with our good friend DarkVoid, who spent a lot of time complaining to me about how rusty he's feeling.
Oh, TBZ, nice. Risen. Risen is a team it's a clan team? I don't know.
Isn't that a British team?
I think it's an American team. Risen. Yeah.
I remember there was a famous British player on Risen.
Really? Are you sure you didn't get it mixed up with Risky? His name is kind of famous.
Is Risky on Team Risen?
No.
No, it's not, huh?
No. Like that's Stephan. Oh, talking about like players from Singapore. Like I had I don't know, is it the opportunity or is it like bad luck? But I was laddering Korea in the morning, like probably 6-7 a.m.
Okay.
And then first game I played, I hit Raging Dino. It was a GBZ. And I'm like, wait, what the? I'm like 4.1. He's like 4.8. What the hell? And I'm like, okay, I lost. And the next game that I went into, I hit Leo. I'm like, is this like SG or is this Korea? What the heck?
Did you lose as well?
No, I won that one. He thought I was Terran. He got psyched.
Oh, okay. Took one over Leo. Leo and Dark, it's kind of funny because I know that Leo and DarkImpure in terms of skill are not that far off.
Yeah.
Well, spawning at the bottom, our clan mate. Oh, I should have promoted to the clan since I'm casting both the clan games. It is Guns N' Roaches DarkVoid. And on the other, who by the way submitted the replay, and on the other side, from Risen, it is Stephan. Yeah, so unfortunately because we don't have the trumpet, I don't know how to do the graphic for the trumpet. My co-caster here, Clare ! Co-caster is currently filling this in. So we are actually going to get a PV, no, ZVT. So this is a matchup you theoretically should know a lot about.
That's the thing. Keyword theory. Um, both are masters players, so I expect like good games from them. Like mistake shouldn't be
Uh,
much, you know. But you
Dark,
can see.
DarkVoid has been wearing a helmet for the last few weeks, so
Oh, yeah. Wait, he's gonna POP soon, right?
He's actually,
Or
he's actually gonna finish his basic military training.
this week, right?
Yeah, on Saturday, I believe, and then he tells me he's gonna play in Aodai.
Sweet. That's sweet. That's
Yeah,
nice.
I originally was extraordinarily skeptical until he told me his route march length. Can you guess what it is? Has he told everyone?
4.8? No, 24 click. Alright.
He's,
I'm
he's,
not sure.
he's doing 12.
What? Why? Because of COVID-19?
Yeah, I think they did have like time to train and stuff, but what both he and CXO told me is that they're only doing 12 clicks. So no, it's not the 24, 21 big number go padang. It's just walk around the cock a bit and then wait, lor.
That's it. I would want that then. I almost died during a route march. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yours yours was a floating platform or what was it, padang before that, right?
Floating platform.
That one. Shag, like I go my friends one day, I see them. Okay, I'm gonna go home and sleep now. Bye bye.
Oh, really?
Cause the route march you start at what 4 a.m. right?
I can't really remember though, but I do know that basically when I arrived there, I was shagged down. It was like probably like 6, 7 a.m. I think. Something like that.
Correct, yeah, cause
around there.
the whole POP finishes like 9, 10 ish,
Yeah.
which means you gotta be there like generally an hour earlier depending on when you started. Cause it's a long queue. What is that? Wow, what is DarkVoid doing right now?
He's
It's
just
a
blocking the third.
2x. No, it's in his macro. So he's going for Hellions, a quick third base, and a Vexus.
This is the kind of fairly standard opener, like 3 CCs
Uh
off
huh.
one Rex, one factory, and then like after the CC is plopped down, you get another barracks and your starport. So it's like a variation of a 2-1-1, I feel. But it kind of gets you more economically ahead, because like how the game have evolved is that Zergs know how to get their third and they get their fourth like really earlier.
Yeah.
So before that, it was like the 2-1-1 supposed to hit like when the third is almost done.
Yes.
But now the 2-1-1 is something like you're gonna hit when the fourth is almost done.
Depending on the macro of said Zerg.
Yeah. Generally, like this is the time you want to hit, and 3CC builds are fairly common right now. But is this on the NA server?
I doubt
right,
he's
so-
playing. I doubt he came home and played Korea.
Because like NA Zergs, as you know, there's that meme about them. NA Zergs are filthy cheeses.
Well, this Zerg looks pretty macro though.
Yeah, but generally, like full NA Zergs, they just cheesy with like either a roach timing or like some kind of weird ass shit.
Well, it's called the NA ladder for a reason, right?
Yeah, I avoid them.
You're one of them, aren't you?
No.
No?
No. I mean, I learned my build from Korea. I only basically exclusively play in Korea. Like, unless needed. Like, unless otherwise I have to play on other servers, then I will. Like,
it's that bad, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
avoiding
like,
it like the
Korea,
plague.
why not?
Well, it's true. I mean, we are in a situation where the ping to Korea is actually pretty darn good, from what I hear.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually kind of weird. So DarkVoid made like 3 Hellions and 3 Hellions? He made 2 Hellions and he never sent them out. He didn't get any map control. This is a super defensive Terran. What did he scout?
Yeah, normally from what I know, like
Fuck.
the Hellions are supposed to be like at the edge of the creep to slow down the creep. Just 2 Hellions is fine with a Reaper, but I think he lost the Reaper.
He definitely lost the Reaper.
Yeah, so like he decides to just keep the Hellions back at home. So I feel like, it's better to put them around the map, slow down the creep spread, because like it's only 6 minutes and the Zerg has already spread the creep like basically
everywhere he needs to.
Yeah, it's only that little area. At like
This
probably the top.
this is painful to watch. Like he tried to land the CC and the single Zergling is
Blocked it.
yeah, and the entire army just left. Well, Dark
So
Void
Hellions
is
come in handy.
yeah, and I mean Stephan must have saw it because he had the watchtower under his control the entire time. This is kind of a scary push. It depends what these Banelings can do. Oh, the
Nice.
there's
The Banelings didn't do anything. This is really nice.
yeah, good micro from DarkVoid. My concern is that his eco is not going to be good behind this. But let's see what damage he actually does because he hasn't killed any drones. Although he is a hit, he's even on workers, which is good.
And basically that kind of shows that you're already ahead in eco as a Terran, because like you got mules, it's fine.
That is true.
Even
He doesn't know that
even
though.
on workers. I mean, judging from like seeing the third base and the drone count, we should know like the Zerg hasn't been really droning a lot. Like unless by some freak of nature like Zerg takes that third as a fourth, then yeah. But normal circumstances, he should know he's ahead. Oh, he finally cleared that link too. That's really nice.
No, the link ran away during an F2A move, I'm very certain. I actually checked, I'm like, nope, the link ran away.
Oh, but either way, he's doing very well. He's holding down here.
Oh, he actually spots the flag. Oh, but he's eventually gonna get cleaned up. That's quite a casualty rate, because DarkVoid's army is quite small and non-technical at the moment.
He lost basically his entire army.
Yeah.
That's not what you want to have as a Terran. Like, he could have just pulled back.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. He could have pulled back. He could have sent in reinforcements. Now he took a half measure, and now the turn's gonna get eaten, and the worker card is gonna equalize very quickly. He pulls the workers extremely late, did he?
Yeah, I mean he did try to pull, but then the links just kind of wrapped around it.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's kind of normal. Like sometimes you panic, you don't do the mirror walk, and you just like right click somewhere. The game kind of even for now. Say.
By the way, don't you think that DarkVoid should at least take the watchtower? His watchtower, at least. I mean, the other watchtower you can't really take because creep's already there. The Zerg will eat you, but
she could try. Like, that's one of the basic things that you need to do as a StarCraft player. Like, always trying to get the Zanaga towers and all.
You need to remember rather, but yes.
Yeah, but if you're out on the map, like what he has is Marines and all that, like you could really afford not to put your units at the Zanaga tower, because like you would know where his army is. If his army doesn't do anything to clear up your army that's moving across the map, then he might be somewhere.
Okay, so the northern army is gonna get caught and eaten. The Widowmine doesn't burrow it, and basically cuts off the supplies and eats the army alive. DarkVoid not macroing that because he's in the natural doing a commando raid. Gets actually how many workers he killed? Oh, okay, 12 workers killed. Not too bad, although not quite the 20. He needs to get out of here. What is he macroing?
Oh, and every single Marine gets out alive.
What a commander!
Oh, now this is
commando. Now this squad I gotta keep my eye on because it's very easy to like pull off this excellent raid and then fly it into 4 queens later.
The
revenge.
Oh my! Oh, still no Marines dead yet.
Is he trying to do that thing where you take no casualties? Oh, just like that. Like, look to your left, look to your right, half you ain't here no more.
But hey, this drop has been really, really worth it.
It's been really...
at its base.
Yeah, the fourth, however, is gonna have to be lifted up, not too bad. Another offensive gonna hit, but the Zerg is way out of position. This Zerg fourth high Vespene gas is gonna die.
But I'm really worried though. Like, his Widowmine count is really low. He's only at 2. He only has Marauders and Marines.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like, if Zerg just somehow managed to wrap around them, he got nothing to clear.
By the way, what is the Zerg taking up to Ultralist? So the Zerg completely skipped Roaches, Hydras.
I mean, he didn't really need the Roaches or Hydras, I guess.
Oh hey, there are 2.
He did have...
Oh, wait, there are Hydras. What the? How many Hydras are there? 4.
Oh.
It's an odd tech choice, but okay.
I mean, like, you as a Zerg player or like any other player, you would really want to cut corners. Like, if I can have the ability to not build this unit and get up to what I want, I would definitely do it. Like, if I play Zerg and I'm like, if I have to skip Banglings and my links and just drone up all the way to Aries, I'll gladly do it. But that's not where you want to do it. So like, I guess that he just got the 4 Hydras because of the drops.
Could be. Having some mobile, oh nice, this other drop sniping a queen, she's running away. Zerg's never my bow. Oh,
almost got the queen.
6 HP. That's like 2 marine shots. Actually, what were the upgrades?
2, 1, 1. Oh, like his upgrades are really late.
Yeah, his upgrades are really late. I mean, this is probably the rust he's talking about, because DarkVoid before NS. Oh hey, the bait's got through, but there's nothing really behind this. The 4 Hydras are all gonna tie to.
Yeah. But he's been doing really well with his multi-prong harass. Like, if you take a look, like, he would drop from the left. And
he's got a drop right now.
He's always everywhere, like to the left and right. So Zerg can never like stay on one place nicely.
Nope.
Like, now the Zerg clears the one on the right, he's gonna come in from the left. I'm pretty sure of it at some point.
Oh hey, look at these really weird looking ultras.
This is the Leviathan skin.
I actually think you're right. Right, so where are the Liberators? Where are the Ghost? Does he have the tech for that? No.
I guess. Oh my god, that's a lot of Protoss. Yeah, this is the point where I feel like as a Terran, you would really want to have some Liberators or Ghosts.
Where's
like,
the bloody Air Force?
Yeah, like, you still can work going like MMM with Widow Mines.
Can you though? You not Maru.
Yeah, like, you just gotta keep attacking left and right, like multitask. Because like, if the Ultras were to gather all together with the Zerg gets his army all together.
And just brute force.
Yeah, I don't see how you can stop
it's Ultraless smash.
Yeah.
And then GG, because this like look at this drop at the number of ultras. This is kind of the story of what this game is gonna be.
Like, he's been dropping like really nice.
Yeah, he actually sniped this base, which is nice. Might snipe the Hydra Den, although I don't think the Hydra Den matters that much right now.
What he's doing great is like, he's attacking again.
Yep.
From the left.
There's another army pushing up launches and offensive. The Zerg was caught completely out of position. The Zerg has actually been kind of bad on the creep spread as of late, I gotta say.
Yeah. I mean, he's been DarkVoid has been doing a really good job of clearing creep all the time.
That is true.
Like, this one thing that Nameless was always telling me to do that. You gotta clear creep. You don't clear creep when you attack. You just clear creep periodically. You don't want the Zerg to get creep all around you.
Yeah.
And this is what I mean. Like, if the creep was like what Stephan wanted, then definitely all this multi-prong harass won't do anything, because like the Zerg could see it like his army.
Correct. I mean, the thing about stopping, well, actually any attack in StarCraft 2 is knowing it's coming, and DarkVoid has been catching him very out of position. To be fair, he has not taken the watchtowers either, even though he's got a lot of cheap Zerglings. So as one group of Medivacs chills up in the top side, a new reformed, another Southern Strike Force is moving up onto creep. Okay, nice. He does not have to move. Yeah.
So always attacking at that same route. Zerg should find that pattern out right now. Like, he should have known about the pattern. Like, alright, he's gonna attack from here, and then he's gonna attack from here.
Actually, good point. He's got money for spine crawlers. Okay, wait, no, he doesn't. He just spent it all on 5 ultras. Ooh, gonna cancels an upgrade. That's a nice catch, and these guys are just gonna fly out of here. This must be unbelievably infuriating as Zerg.
Yeah, like, you can't do much. You can't stop the attack. Like, I don't really find that ultras are really a good choice right now, though. Like, ultras are slow. That's for sure. Without creep, they are really slow. Marauders, Marines, they can kite them for days. Like, no problem about that.
He even got like what's it called, anabolic synthesis, the ultralisk speed.
Yeah, and it's not quick enough. Only on creep, yeah, but out of creep. And if that's the case, then Zerg will always be at his base, and Terra will
Yeah.
just slowly max out and just slowly.
I mean, yeah, I agree. Like the Zerg also has not been doing enough counter damage. One Ultralisk goes and gets humiliatingly. Oh, that was humiliating.
I
Like
mean, like Zerg
the
trying to do a counter attack.
Yeah, like okay, if your enemy is counter attacking, dropping left and right, just take a bunch of links and throw it somewhere. But can this? Okay, this feels like a mistake. This is
No.
too much
Yeah,
infantry in one place.
you wouldn't want to go out of creep. First off, as a Zerg, you don't want to engage out of creep. Secondly, you want to engage with all your army.
That did not happen. I mean, he had a window to attack when the other planetary fortress was not done. Okay, so there's an attack up at the top and an attack down at the bottom. I'm gonna try and observe both. One hatchery goes down. This planetary fortress is dead. DarkVoid just lost something like 20 SCVs. Oh, his drop is actually gonna kill the Ultralisk Cavern.
But it's fine. Yeah, DarkVoid is doing attacks left and right. He can just let a command let the planetary die, because he's definitely gonna clear off like 1 or 2 hatcheries for sure. Like Zerg can't do anything. He has Ultras, yeah, but Ultras are slow. They're not like links where they can travel from the left to the right like really, really quickly.
That's the weird thing I learned about Ultras quite early on in StarCraft, even in Wings of Liberty, that you can't engage with them alone. You need links to pin down stuff for the Ultras to catch it and eat it.
Yeah, you gotta use the links to wrap around them, and then that massive Ultra Dong just like slams in from the center, and everything dies.
Correct. Or you need to push them into a position where they can't retreat, but that means you need to be in the Terran's base, which, to be fair, the Zerg has not been in the Terran base ever, actually.
Yeah, but
Oh, that's interesting.
This hit squad has been doing really well.
Oh, that's interesting. Stephan's using the Alaric announcer pack. This is the first time I've ever heard it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you.
Oh, mine's in Korean, so I'm not. I can't differentiate the voices. But I gotta commend the Zerg though. He's been doing a really, really, really good job of defending the entire time. Like this Ultralisk hit squad has really paid for itself. What is he gonna get?
Yeah, he actually does.
Oh.
But now the Air Force is here, and he actually has. He's making 4 Liberators at a time. So he actually has. Yeah, he's got the 3 starports.
Triple starport Liberator. I think that's slowly Zerg is gonna just get suffocated out. He has Ultralisk, yeah.
It kind of depends how the next few engagements go. On paper, Terran would win, but there are a lot of ways to throw games.
Oh yeah, that's true. But with the Liberator siege, and then you engage your land army, I don't see how the Zerg is gonna block that. It's gonna come from 2 sides. Is he?
He's gonna need to try because that's all he has. He can't come from the rear, can he?
But he can't. I don't see how Zerg realistically has a chance of stopping this. Yeah, he has Hydralisks, but no.
Yeah, I think he's waiting for his 10 Liberators, his 10 Copters, but there may not be enough time for it.
Oh, the Hydras are doing pretty well. The normal move. That's it, I guess.
Well, Zerg has 30.
Too much damage.
Yeah, Zerg has 30 army supply, and I bet it's literally these Corruptors. Yep.
And it's back to the situation where Corruptors don't hit land units. Imagine like if the caustic spray actually allows you to attack land units.
They wanted that to happen, you know. If you watch, caustic spray. When did caustic spray come out? Legacy of the Void, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you watch the Legacy of the Void, and I've watched these things a few times, you watch the Legacy of the Void unit introduction, because when they announced the unit changes, they actually said caustic spray could attack stationary targets, including siege tanks.
Okay, that's
it never went live, but yeah.
It would be okay-ish if it's like static units, like static stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense. But but considering like some of the players, how they use Corruptors is really, really annoying. I would stick to what they are doing right now.
nobody wants that kind of insane change. By the way, if you want to do that, you can do it in comp. So he's got a caustic spray down um an orbital, but I don't think it's gonna be able to get it. And there's a marine force. Wait, he lifts it up. Don't the copters?
Basically,
Oh,
Zerg is just staying in having a fantasy GG timing. I don't see any realistic way of him coming back. He doesn't even have Banelings to even clear the units. Like, what can you do? Yeah, Hydralist, nice. The two Hydralist, 1-0. Queens, yeah, gonna do anything.
Other Hydralist dies. He's gonna clean out the main base. GG is called.
And good job by DarkVoid. I really like his style. Attacking left and right. That's really nice. And having that micro here and there. Like the initial siege tank marine, I think that kind of basically staged the outcome of the game, I would say. He made the Zerg stay on that drone count for way too long.
Yeah, was there a reason Zerg didn't really like drone up, or because he was under too much pressure from the multi-pronged attacks?
Yeah, I think like Zerg was basically forced into the decision where I have to make drones and units at the same time, and that's not what you want as a Zerg. You either want to be making pure units or pure drones, the latter being the priority. And then right now he was like, oh, I have 8 eggs. I gotta build like probably like 2 drones and 6 units. So like, yeah, you kind of get a steady drone increase, but then you gotta remember like Terran have mules. Yeah, not actually your head.
Oh yes, It's that's the weird part about the Terran economy, which is that even Protoss needs to be 10 workers ahead because of the mules. That is provided they are, actually muling.
Yeah, Terran has that kind of like stim income. You know?
That's a wonderful way of putting a STEM income. Yeah, because
I stim. All right, I get that boost in income, and then stim wears off, and then like I heal a while, and I get stimmed again, and my income goes up.
correct.
But that's only for minerals.
But it's actually a fair trade because it's either you stim for income or you quote unquote stim for vision and
Yeah.
information. So it is that trade off that you're running. And you can also do it if your macro is bad and you have to call out supply.
Oh yeah, that's
Which
true.
to be fair, we see every single GSL without fail.
I mean, like sometimes if you have when you build that amount of production and then there's a production boom, you don't really have that much supply depots all of a sudden to build. Like you don't want to like take out like 5 SCVs and build at the same time. Like you want to be like beginning of the game, 1 SCV building depots all the time, and then subsequently like probably like 5-6 minutes into the game when you hit like 70 supply, you start building 2 depots at one time. But you rarely want to be building like 3 supply depots at one time because like that's 3 SCVs not mining.
That's true.
Yeah.
So it's better to like build like 2 and then call down a supply.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
you really need.
I mean for the Koreans because they probably have money to spend, then call down like just them by default calling down supply. I'm like,
Yeah. I mean, like there's a lot of I think thought that's being put into it. Like if I were to call down Mule, like on this base, that means this base is gonna mine out quicker.
That is true.
And if the game drags on, I would not have enough minerals right here, so I'm kind of forced to expand again. And if I cannot secure my next expansion, basically I'm going to be bleeding out myself dry. So I might as well just call down the supply.
Yeah,
and
I mean you just use it.
I saved 100 minerals and I saved my minerals.
You know, DarkVoid just like replied to my message because for each of these people, I picked them on Discord to say, okay, your game's gonna go live soonish. DarkVoid just replied and said, oh, now admin time.
Wow.
Remember that?
Admin time. Oh man.
Claire, where got time?
It made me feel old. I hate. I mean, I kind of miss the army life though.
I actually miss. This might sound controversial before we jump into the next way. I miss the simplicity of the food. The fact that you just show up, food's there, don't need to think, don't need to pay. And my camp, the food is okay. Like, oh, just take as much as you want, settle. Like, it's not even part of your mental conception.
Yeah, and then once you like become that 1-year soldier thing, then you kind of get the authority to choose like, do I want to eat the Malay food or do I eat the Chinese food or do I want to get vegetarian? And normally the Malay food is always the better one. I don't know
like how is it for your clan, but for
Yeah.
mine it's like the Malay is always the better one. The Chinese is like they say it's curry chicken, but it literally tastes like water chicken. I don't taste the curry. It's like chicken put in water.
Yeah. Generally, the Malay food is always better, but the Chinese food will by default have more variety. Like over the weeks.
Yeah, but it's just so stale. Like God. Sometimes I would just like go into the store and just like, I think I shall take this today. But no one wants the beans though. No one ever wants the baked beans.
You mean Western style baked beans?
There's that, you know, in the combat rations, there's like the baked beans one. Like you wouldn't want that if you're going
That
out
is
field.
too old, man. That
That's
I
the worst.
honestly don't remember. Okay, so time to depart from that, and it's time to depart from NS and go into a TVT. So, okay, so I've got this planned out. So, first we're gonna cast this TVT, then we're gonna cast a 2v2.
Mhm.
The interesting reason being is that this guy sent me his 2v2 replay, his 1v1 replay. His friend sent me a 2v2 replay like completely separately. So it just so happens that this guy happens to be in two replays, but because it's a different guy sent it, I'm gonna count it as like because
Another
normally
person.
if people send me like 5 replays, I'll cast one each week.
Okay. I see.
I mean, it's partially nice to have a bank. So spawning at the bottom, the guy who sent me this replay and an IRL friend of mine, it is hell. But it's kind of funny because his Discord name is Dom, but I always just call him Dom. He's also sending an SCV out. I know exactly what he's gonna do. And on the other side, playing standard, it is WannaFly.
Ta-da!
Yes.
You know, it's like one of them is called Hell, and the other one is called WannaFly. We need one more player that calls Heaven. Yeah, so it's like from Hell, I want to fly to Heaven.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking like Hell, Heaven, WannaFly, Hell, Heaven. Like, oh, okay.
Because if you fly from Hell, you're gonna get to Heaven. I mean, you hit Earth first, but yeah. Oh, that what?
What's happening?
Oh, he scouted the barracks. Pretty sure he scouted. He saw
Did
the
he?
barracks. No.
Dadale.
No, he's good. Oh my god.
What is this? Why do you pull 4 SCVs?
He's gonna do the proxy barracks, and then he's gonna fly inside the main. I think the one that TY did. Both of them are doing the same thing, except Hell is gonna be quicker.
Okay, so I know Hell. That is almost certainly not what is gonna happen. But for WannaFly, wait. But if you do this kind of bullshittery, don't you send out your SCVs early like what Hell did?
Yeah, but I think like WannaFly is not really refined in this build. Like that's the way he do it. He's like, I'm gonna wait till I have like probably 300 plus 400 minerals.
To be fair, like seeing 4 barracks being built at the same time is kind of therapeutic.
5.
Yeah, Rex number 5 is
in queue. What?
This guy is a goal league. You saw the border. This guy is a goal league player. Right. So Hell is gonna make Marines, and he's probably gonna
scout it.
Yeah.
My God.
Is this a letter? Is this an alphabet? It's a bit of a no, it's not. Is this a Chinese character? Like the way the Rex, like, cause the symmetry of the Rexes is quite aesthetically pleasing.
It's like one straight line, and then it's like, oh wait, let me just put one down. It's attacking the rocks. Oh my god.
Yep. In the meantime, Hell is gonna break down the wall and kill every single SCV.
I mean, you lift it up. Oh my! This is entertaining.
This is wild.
Oh my god, the SCVs, they're just running down attacking.
Yeah, you need to middle walk and then like spread them out and then start fighting. Right, so he's lost everything. The command center is. Oh hey! I'm actually wondering about this. Like, oh, I'm so happy it happened. Like the WannaFly's command center doesn't have like the boosters because this is the Brood War skin, and in Brood War you don't have like the rocket jets. Oh, Okay, so WannaFly is committed to attack on the other side and is gonna break through. But Hell has more
Both sides are
marines.
attacking? Yeah.
Oh, what is he doing? Oh, nice. Hell actually loaded 5 SCVs into the thing and it's gonna escape, so it's gonna be able to mine like a lot quicker.
He's doing it way better. His crisis control management is like better than WannaFly. And if he loses the CC, basically that's it.
Hey, Hell's flight is a lot better than WannaFly's. He's gonna lose the CC, no doubt about it. There's no way the Marines can get there like in time, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hello, Stephan. Oh, Stephan said your graphics are much clearer. Do you like change anything?
Not really. I actually reduced the graphics because it reduces the lag a little bit. So hopefully we get a slightly smoother game. And
He just left the game. WannaFly just left the game.
is that a surprise?
No GG. Why you no GG? Why?
Maybe Go player don't know what GG is. Hey, this could have been like the game right after placement.
Yeah, but oh man, that was really nice. Like both of them went for the same strategy, but they executed differently, and it came down to the point where both of them had to like demonstrate their crisis management, and well, apparently Hell is better crisis management, considering what Hell is.
Yeah, he's quite the devil. By the way, Stephan, yes. So I checked with the other guys. If you reduce, okay, for StarCraft 2, if I reduce my graphics, it has less strain on my computer, which in turn allows like a more stable stream. Like if I make it to let's say max settings, you're gonna see a slideshow. You're not gonna see a game. You're gonna see a slideshow.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Upstream's better when your computer. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, Clare here also streams exclamation mark co-caster to see his stream. He streams at a higher. Oh yeah. Oh no, you're welcome, man. Thanks. I'm glad you like the poster.
Ooh. Those slideshows. Yeah. I mean,
No,
slideshows keep you thinking what's gonna happen. Like one moment there's like 20 Marines, next moment all of them are gone, and then you're like, now we're gonna pause here. Guess what happened?
Claire, they're more realistically gonna leave the stream.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah, but thanks for hopping on, Stephan. Stephan's another IRL friend. He plays more to Hearthstone, but he played like Brood War way back in the day and doesn't remember anything.
I mean, at least I'm pretty sure you remember a unit that sends out house flies.
From Brood War.
Yeah, one unit just randomly shoots out house flies. I call them house flies. Make a guess. What kind of unit is that? Which unit shoots out
That's
house
the queen,
flies?
right?
No.
Because the queen literally, you can't get the command for the Koka. It's exclamation mark co-caster without the space.
/ broadcaster.
No, it's exclamation mark co-caster without the space. Isn't it in the stream title? It is what exclamation mark co-caster.
Yeah. Oh, yours is co-aster. It's not co-caster. Yeah, that's a typo right there. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, okay, but it's in the stream. It's exclamation mark. It's in my title. Wait, is the title one correct? Oh crap! It's actually not.
Co-aster.
Okay, I will update that. No problem, I actually made a typo, so it's actually not. Alright, so since you're here, we're going to go into something a little bit more unique, not so much the usual 1v1. We're going to go into a 2v2.
Alright, let's go.
Do you play much 2v2?
Not really.
I actually play with these guys. Okay, so these guys are pretty interesting case. AlmostNoodles and Hell. They are my real life friends. They played in 2010. They stopped before Heart of the Swarm and they came back 3 months ago. Also.
Because of the lockdown and everyone starts playing again.
I possibly. I'm glad. Well, I'm glad they're back because we do play, 3v3s every so. Hell, we were playing last night. Um. Okay, so spotting in the top, the northern reddish team. It is Get Yours Protoss and Get Yours Plague.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And at the bottom, my friends, it is Hell, the person who did the 4x in the last game, and Almost Noodles.
Bloop, 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 bloop. I can't think of anything right now.
What's he
I'm
going?
running out of stuff.
Okay, interesting. So Noodles went pool first. Um, I mean the 2v2 does have its own weird meta, which generally revolves around people trying to get to air ASAP. Because the thing about 2v2, okay, so it looks like Noodles and Hell are cheesing. Of course
boy.
they sent me a cheese game.
I mean, it's a 20-something minute game, you know.
When cheese fails. Hey, none of HaSu's games last that long.
I don't know, like the 2v2 games which I played with Patient, it kind of normally starts with a cheese and then like sometimes it's just like us trying to hold on for the next like 20 minutes. Like the game is already over for sure, but we're just trying to hold on and hope for a miracle, but nothing happens.
Has a miracle ever happened?
Once in a while, like they mess up and they run into my siege line, but yeah.
Oh hey,
Basically, it's a GG if I play Protoss.
Get your Protoss has actually scouted this. Can't do anything about it at this moment though. But now the ally plague is gonna get a bunker, coding out a zealot. Not sure if that's the right move. But then again, there's nothing else you can build, and getting more
Yeah.
Vexes. He's got a Vex. He should build a factory. Like Plague should build a factory right now,
Right now, yeah.
or
But
save
he's
gas.
getting bunkers. I mean, yeah, bunkers works the same as a factory, but I think
No, but the tank has like the bunker can't get up and move. It's
like keeps him safe from
Okay.
the Marines. Oh,
Actually,
the Zealous is really
yeah.
doing well.
Yeah, like kind of bad might go out of hell.
Yeah,
Yeah, because this has just taken like a lot of the steam out of the attack for free.
yeah, yeah. Losing like 2 Marines in the initial attack is not something that you want if you're going for something like
Nope.
that.
Oh good lord, he's doing. Oh god, like Noodles is doing this build. This is.
Roaches.
I played a best of 3 against Noodles once. Okay, so I win the first game. He then proceeds to Link Rush me in game 2. So game 3, match point, friendly best of 3. He chooses to do a Roach Ravager rush on Ice and Chrome.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Ice and
It's just too
Chrome,
far.
The
I don't think
moment
it's
I
gonna
saw it, I'm like, wow, this is gonna be an easy win. And I won. I won because I held there like flew a Viking to his base.
Already landed it.
Yeah, and I landed it, and there was like no queen, no nothing, and he just GG'd.
I mean, that's something that you want.
Yeah, but again, on like this map, I do feel like the rush distance is too far. Like Link's Banes would have been better. And they are not gonna break this map
They could.
with this number of stalkers and marines and shield battery and bunker.
I believe. Like, if he just hits the pylon, then probably. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Like,
Yeah, he also didn't bring his overlord for high ground, which actually it's right here. Okay, maybe he doesn't want to move it out of position. What does the southern team see? Is this the southern team? Does the northern? Oh, I need to press.
he can see like the shield batteries and the pylons and all
Yeah,
that.
but now got 2 pylon.
I
Okay.
mean, basically, the northern one is safe for sure.
Yeah,
And it's expanding.
which is what they honestly should have done a little while ago, but it's fine. You're a little bit panicky. 2v2 is a little bit of a cheese fest. I'll give you that. Look, I will admit this up front. When I play 3v3 with these guys, we actually debate whether we want to go for the 5-minute rush.
I mean, like probably it's time for me to play some 2v2, 3v3s. Because like I don't know any cheese esoteric. Like I know like what kind of cheese exists, but I can't execute it.
That is the perfect time to play like cheese. Like I play a good amount
Yeah.
2v2. You never want to go bio. Do not go bio in 2v2.
Oh
Unless you're
yeah.
cheesing. Like go
I always
BC, go mech.
Yeah, marine tank also works fine. Pure bio doesn't really work
Yeah,
unless you
pure.
like got superior multitasking.
Yeah, I even think even with tanks, it just makes more sense to play like mech, because at least mech allows you to tunnel, and most 2v2 maps are like look at the rush distance. This like most of the 2v2 maps are two 1v1 maps mushed together, but that means you have a lot more resources to play with.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
true. And well, he's gonna get cleared up.
He's gonna get cleared up. His Noodle's gonna lose an overlord. Is he supply blocked? Yep, he is. Okay, he needs to work on that.
Zerg doesn't have a queen yet,
He's a,
and he's on 17 drones. Fantastic.
and he's floating 1,500 minerals.
He's waiting for the Zergling remax for sure. He could
With
expand
no
like
road
double
speed.
triple.
With no road speed. Actually, this is kind of a mistake. Like Protoss and Terran should push across the map right now and do counter damage, or win the game.
But I think they aren't like really super high level, so like it's always better if
That's
you're
true.
a lower level player to play like super defensive
and tech to
have the
carrier.
method. Yeah.
Oh, good
and
lord,
that
okay.
is the unit that shoots houseflies in Brood War. And even now, like look at the interceptors. They look like houseflies, right?
You mean in terms of how irritating they are?
No, like the interceptors. Like if they send like 20, like 2 to 3 carriers in the interceptors.
Claire, I don't know what housefly lives in your house, but houseflies are not white.
I mean, like they kind of look like houseflies. Like if they swarm around everything, like when
Do
just
you
food
know-
and they start swarming.
Do you know what a housefly looks like? Houseflies are black. Like I cannot make that link because one is white and one is black.
Hey, come on, don't be racist.
You find me an actual non-Photoshop picture of a white housefly.
I'm gonna get one housefly and spray it white. Use the liquid paper and color it white and stuff.
Do post that to your Twitter and to your Twitch stream. I think that's something worth talking about.
I think I'll get into some serious issues like like oh you are what's that abusing
Animal abuse.
houseflies. Yeah.
Okay,
And,
well here comes the counter attack.
They should be able to hold with the Ravagers. Like at least delay it for a while.
I mean, Protoss needs to take some pretty nasty balls, and to be fair, Protoss is it enough? Warp Prism is on the way. They should have waited for it before the attack, but I don't know how they hold this. Well,
I think they did. I think they did it. The Protoss and the Terran just. Well, though, like the Terran is not moving his
Yeah, he
tanks.
needs to move his tanks up. Like when you smell, like that's the thing about StarCraft 1 and 2. Like when you smell blood in the water, you need to know when to be able to like commit. Which is a tricky thing, because sometimes you think it is and it's not, and this is a fair question. I think this is a fair question.
GG.
I mean, they've got no hidden expansions. Their bases are dead.
It's kind of offensive though.
I'm sorry, what?
It's kind of offensive though. Like if I'm playing a game and then someone just like GG question mark, I'll be oh hell no, I'm not losing the game. No. If I have to float my barracks, I'm gonna float it.
To be fair, you tend to get a little bit more of this in 2v2, partially because you're like, okay, this is over. We're done here, and okay, a nice drop on the siege tanks. Protoss and Plague are ultimately playing better right now. Are they actually gonna get the Warp Prism?
Did?
Yeah, they hit like at the wrong side. Wait, are reinforcements coming? Yeah, reinforcements are streaming across the map. He's actually producing kind of
Ravagers. They're proving their weight in gold. They're really delaying this push like for so long.
Yeah, they actually are, and the Protoss is eating a lot of corrosive balls.
Yeah, if only the tanks were to move forward, like just a little bit forward, so they hit the ramp.
Yeah, like this is the point in time you want to leapfrog the tanks. You want to. Okay, next
Do that slowly.
new Warp Prism is here. I think now he has high ground vision. Yeah, now he has high ground vision. He can start like shelling away at the depots. Macro hatch gone up for AlmostNoodles. Okay, at least he built a macro hatch. Hell only has marines right now. Wait, why haven't they?
Oh! There goes the Marines.
I'm confused. Why didn't they go and attack Hell's other base?
I don't know.
Yeah, they know it's there. They've got vision of it, but they
They could have just like probably they lifted it up. Like any normal human would have lifted it up by now.
Oh, late pickup loses a stalker for free. Actually, Plague is overcommitting. Like he's stabbing his units, but he's got no warp prism and he's not making warp prism. Is he gonna lose the warp prism? Oh no, he used up all the corrosive balls.
Like this Roche Ravager is really proving their weight in gold like so much. They've been delaying this push for so long.
So that's partially because these tanks have not unsieged, and now that they have unsieged, there's no support. And there goes the warp prism, which should have, relocated a while ago. Oh
like,
hell!
This is what I'm saying. Like sometimes it's just like for 2v2, it's like one side has already lost for sure. Unless like some miracle happens, but he's just staying in the game and trying to wait for a miracle. Like this is what I'm saying.
I mean, this Liberator is gonna really get its values worth because it takes out 2 full tanks. This makes no sense. Like, how does? Oh, good lord, Protoss is on. Oh, that makes sense. Protoss did not transfer probes down from his main, so he's actually not mining as much as I thought.
Yeah, both of them are like on fairly low econ. And
What's
he just
the
built
worker
like
count?
centuries. Like 34
Oh
for
my,
the Protoss.
my goodness! Like the blue Terran player, hell, has more SCVs than the red Terran player.
Yeah, they're just. I don't even know what to say. Like this game is just really. None of them has gone like, up to like. I mean, not including the Protoss player, but they're just like 20 workers.
Yeah. Okay, to be fair, the Zerg player cannot go up any higher because there's no other way to easily do it. But yeah, Hell, despite being siege, has been relatively consistently producing SCVs. Only now Plague is going back to SCV production. Protoss honestly should have taken another base a while ago. But then again, with such a low eco and throwing out so much, okay, now a 3 Liberator harass is coming in. And depending on the position, actually, 3 Liberators might be able to completely shut down the main base. Don't know about the natural.
Yeah. Well, they have 60 Marines for the turn. He could count. He didn't see it.
No, he doesn't see it. He's gonna lose a lot of probes. Okay, he loses a few.
Sending Zealots into.
Yeah, into the firing line. Okay, this is kind of a bad siege because if Hell had properly positioned his Liberators, I think he could have utterly denied this base.
I mean,
he loses the sentries!
It's so worth it. I don't even know why Protoss built sentries at this point.
Gas,
Doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. Because if you have too much gas, it's Templar Archives. But I don't know. Okay, just like that. Almost Noodles and Hell are back in this game and ahead in supply.
They did it. They made the miracle happen.
I mean, it's more Protoss and Plague, had a calamity, self-inflicted macro calamity.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I don't know where this game is going. Go for it. Everyone is in that weird spot like you don't really want to be in any game, like regardless.
Oh, is he actually going to shut down this medevac? Nope. Actually, is this enough DPS? Oh, not enough.
No.
If he's actually sieged, maybe. Okay.
Operators, they don't do really well against air units, except Mutas, I would say.
And you need them in really high numbers.
I guess so. Like probably, like if the Mutas clump up like 4 to 5 Liberators would just shut down one entire Muta army.
It potentially could. I've only seen it happen once ever.
That happens to me all the time because I'm not looking at my Mutas.
You should have more power with the bites. Okay, so AlmostNoodle is gonna attack and then retreat because artillery. Terran is now taking another base at 15 minutes in a game that they were winning. What is this?
She doesn't have enough SCVs anyways. He's like, alright, I've got 27 SCVs. Theoretically, I'm still fine.
Yes.
I get double gas, all my gases, and
Here's the thing. Like, I know AlmostNoodles and Hell. I am very certain. Look, like, Nameless has even to some extent like advised AlmostNoodles on what to do. I'm fairly certain they know what they should be doing, but they're not really executing it at that level. But I mean, we and you watch GSL. We're not able to execute it. At the same time, the Get Yours team is, I mean, the macro is quite abysmal, I will say.
Yeah. I don't. They lost their lead, but in the first push, like they weren't really being aggressive enough. Like they tried being aggressive, but they didn't follow up with their support units like the siege tanks and all that. Like they pushed into Marines and Stalkers, but the tanks were like so far behind they might as well don't.
More importantly, they were not macroing up at all behind that. Like, even if you're attacking, you gotta build SCVs. Okay, Zerg, different story, cut drones. But for Protoss and Terran, you gotta be like continuously producing workers if you're attacking.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay, here comes another assault by Get Yours Plague. I think Noodle is gonna lose this hatchery for sure. But are we gonna have a repeat?
I don't know, like this is a very scary army. Like Protoss has Colossus, Sentries, Immortals, Terran has like 4 or 5 siege tanks.
Just as you say that, like 3 Crucibles kill an Immortal.
I might have forgotten the fact that this is a really high level high players. Because under normal circumstances, like basically you see this as a GG. Like
welcome to my Sunday afternoon.
Well,
Hey, BC.
What? Okay, this game
Battle
is giving me a headache. Oh hell, oh.
Okay.
And he survived again.
Yeah, to be fair, like I kind of know how. By the way, he's taken a hidden base, which I'm very. In fact, let me check. Yep, top base is no idea about. Hell is actually kind of proficient with his BCs.
BC good unit. It's like the Dark Templar for Terran.
How on earth are you making that comparison?
Like, you know, there's a saying for Protoss, like if you're ahead, go Dark Templars, you win. If you're behind, go Dark Templars, you make the game even.
When behind Dark Shrine, okay, yeah.
So like if you go BC.
No, but that's stable. Like the BC, like the Terran DT. I'm like, do you know what a DT looks like?
I'm like, in terms of playstyle, like let's say you've got 2-3 battlecruisers hidden somewhere across the map. All of a sudden you just warp into the main, and then you're like, oh.
I mean, if you had that much money stashed away and not putting it into, you were already ahead, and yes, that is one way to close out. To close out a victory. It is the Terran capital ship, and unlike Corruptor Brute Lord, you can just F2A move with some micro, and you're gonna be fine. And again, I play 3v3 with these guys. He always does a bio cheese, like what we saw, and then transitions into BCs, and we win often enough.
I don't think anyone will see that kind of thing coming. Like I'm behind, they will try to either macro up or like go super defensive siege tanks or that, and then a random BC comes up nowhere. You're like,
oh, I've got a game for you, but that's beside the point. Okay, so let's take stock of what's happening since there's been a slowdown in the game.
Yeah, Liberators are still like being an annoyance, killing a lot of probes.
Can I see units lost? Yeah. Okay, so this is actually kind of funny because Protoss has lost 16 probes, Red Terran has lost 20, Zerg has lost 28, but Blue Terran, aka Hell, has only lost 8 workers. That's like...
The economy has been fairly untouched.
Yeah, even though it could have been very touched during the first push.
I mean, considering like his spawn positions, like Zerg would definitely bear the brunt of it. Like,
well, it's also because Zerg expanded ahead, and when the second attack came in, which failed abysmally, all the workers died.
Yeah, I mean, like in the initial attack though, like his natural was like basically untouched too. Like it was just there. Like you were still saying like it was there. Why isn't it being attacked? Why wasn't it under fire?
They know about it.
Yeah.
Move the siege tank a little bit to the side lah.
Yeah, like they are not doing that.
That eventually happened, but with a reinforcing siege tank. Okay, so since this game has slowed down, has Twitch chat said anything?
No, not yet.
Oh, how's that?
I was boring. Maybe
No,
I'm
but
boring.
nothing's happening right now.
Yeah.
Like Terran has set up a tag line on the high ground, which to be fair I like. Zerg and blue team rather is just like macroing out of that deficit and amassing BCs. By the way, like here's the thing in 2v2, like if a player doesn't show up in a battle for more than 3 minutes, immediately assume it's carrier or BC.
I'll keep that in mind. That's watching from this, I probably I
Oh
think.
yes, absolutely. Like when I play 2v2 or 3v3, my concern is always to scout, like, are they gonna attempt to attack to carrier, void ray or some nonsense? Cause if they are, we go and kill them right now. The
Okay.
problem in 3v3 especially is that if two players attack and one other player quietly takes up to super late game and the two players actually do enough damage, the three players getting attacked will more likely stay on a larger mid tier army, which doesn't counter like carriers.
Oh yeah, that's true. Nothing stops the Protoss air army. I don't think anything stops it. Protoss gets their late game air army. Bye bye.
We beat it once.
I mean, it
Okay.
doesn't happen every time.
Oh,
But now there's the third big
yep.
attack.
The third big attack. AlmostNoodle's army is all. It's gonna be
Mushed up.
Yeah, it's gonna be annihilated. Hell should have
Oh.
moved his tanks forward.
The
And the
barracks made
BCs.
it worse.
Yeah, but the BCs commit at the back, and I'm very certain that red team is not prepared for this. Yamatos are probably gonna go to Oxygen.
It's gonna clear. Oh, they're gonna survive again.
Yes, they are.
Third time's the charm. They're gonna win this. They cleared everything.
What is this? Wait, what?
BC's good unit.
No, but why GG so? What the?
Well, they don't.
How do I see structures?
T.
Yeah. But he had like 8 gate. I mean, it was a tough thing, I admit, but I don't think like red team was out because they had a good amount of like minerals and stuff, and they could have definitely held on long enough.
They could have changed 8 stalkers at a time with chrono boost.
To be fair, Terran players' production has been completely and utterly abysmal. Like Red Terran, like Get Yours playing, he has 2 racks, 3 racks. So everything we saw in that attack was being made in the past 20 minutes from 3 racks. Yeah. Okay, the GG makes sense in that context now. We gotta play some 2v2, man. Like, look, you Terran player, we play 5x Reaper. Have you done that? Have you done that before?
I played a few once. I went to proxy to Barracks Reaper.
Isn't that fun?
It was very stressful for me though, because I don't normally cheese, and then like all of a sudden I have to do that. I'm like, uh-oh.
Hey, come on, play 2v2, practice your cheese and get a slightly higher score in Master Sword Open.
I kind of made the choice of probably playing Zerg for tournaments right now. Like I'm having better results right now.
Alright. Fair enough.
Like
Zerg.
Just ESL today, man. Yeah.
Zerg.
I played.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, no, I was just like saying, like I played, the NA ESL, NA Cup or something.
NA Apprentice Cup?
No. The what's that? EPL, EPT, something, that cup thing in the morning.
The ESL Weekly?
Yeah. I played that and I was matched up against the Brazilian Terran, Aries, something like that. It was a 5.1 or something Terran, and then I haven't really played Zerg a lot, so and I took a game off him and I was like, and I was playing on Central NA, like, yeah. Okay, maybe it's a sign. And I did Bane Bust, just for the record. I did not. It was a full-on macro game. It was not a Bane Bust.
Okay. I mean, 2v2 is a way I feel coming back to like the 2v2. By the way, I actually have another interesting one for you. At the end of the series, I've decided to edit on that. There's a 4v4.
I gotta lower my computer specs then.
I will warn you before we go there, but there's a 4v4 that somebody sent in, and I'm like, hey, variety, I'll take it.
Alright, 4v4.
Oh,
gonna be action all over the map.
4v4 goes completely nuts, man. While I ping the next person, which happens to be DarkImpure.
Oh, that guy.
Yes.
I hit him on ladder straight away. I was like, I wrote in the chat like, what the? I was like, wait, what? Then he was like, WTF?
It's like, what are you doing awake? How
I mean,
early was this?
Probably like 7 a.m. I think. It was after like 7:30. Like it was after the ESL.
Did
NA
you
Open Cup.
wake up or did you stay up?
Stayed up. I stayed up.
You did the tasteless.
I mean, I can't sleep, man. I might as well play. And then I hit him, and I was like, okay, fine. I mean, because I saw his name was Raging Dino.
Yes.
And I was like, Raging Dino. Can it be? I don't think it's like it's too much of a coincidence to be Raging Dino, Zerg, and it has the same portrait as NA. So I was like, WTF, and he was like, WTF too. I'm like, yep, it's him. I'm like, yep. He knows me. I know him.
Two Singaporeans went all the way to the Korean server and hit each other.
Yeah.
Actually, the odds are astronomically low. And then after that, immediately hit the other guy.
Yeah. And then it was like AX. The next one was AX Hearthstone. It was a Protoss. So I was like, oh, this guy. Oh, what? It's Hearthstone. Huh. But I don't think it's really Hearthstone. Yeah.
That one would need to check lah. Like a lot of people run like
use
weird.
like pro players' names. And then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna play the game as usual and all that. And then suddenly he was like, hi Claire. I'm like, wait, what? I'm Leo, by the way. Oh, are you kidding me? I just are you what? And after that, I just swapped my race to Terran because there's no point in me playing Zerg if I'm gonna hit players like that. I don't get it. Like my Zerg keeps on Korea, I keep hitting like players that's like 4.4, 4.5, which is like DarkImpure and like Leo's level.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like my Terran is like hitting like 3.8, 3.9, 4K around there.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna play some Terran. I don't want to hit players like that. It's too early in the morning to lose games.
Or too late in the night.
Yeah, in that context, yes.
Okay, well, it's time to see what he has sent in. He sent in a TVZ.
NOTAKON versus DarkImpure. TVZ on Eternal Empire. Well, Eternal Empire is a very good map for to play as mech. That's one thing I realized as a Terran.
Huh.
Like this, like the third and like from your natural to your third, it's one thing that you can put a siege tank line and you're like basically safe from anything that a Zerg can throw at you.
By the way, I need to ask like a slight a question because I noticed that by the way, spawning at the top it is not. How do you pronounce this? Not Akon.
NOTAKON.
NOTAKON.
Oh, not Akon. Yeah.
Well, that's one way to read it. No, but his portrait was like a trophy. Was that like part of the war chest or something? Because that actually looked pretty cool.
I think it could be.
It's a trophy.
I've seen it.
The command center is war chest definitely, but.
I can't remember off the center, but yeah, I've seen it before. I'll get it checked out later.
Okay, cool. That because it was a nice one. And in the bottom, the person who sent the replay, thank you very much. It is our Singapore. Oh, he actually changed his clan, I guess. It is DarkImpure.
Da-da-da.
Okay, so this is the last time this is potentially the last time I get to make fun of the clan issue. Okay, because when he played in Aodai, he always had a clan called like INI.
Oh yeah.
Have you heard this story, by the way?
No.
Okay, good. So there was one time he actually came on for like I don't think it was viewer submitted casting. He came on for like a community play session. Oh, this was testing the new maps.
Okay.
I think the day before you came on, to be precise. And then I asked him, okay, so what's the name of your clan so I can introduce you when you play in Aodai? His response is, I don't know how to pronounce it.
What was the full name of that? Like, how is it spelled?
No. So what I saw on the screen is INI, and then it's DarkImpure.
So it's like I don't know how to pronounce it. You're like, how do you not know how to pronounce INI? It's something like that.
No, he just told me like he didn't know, and up until the end of the my line of questioning, I never got like a satisfactory answer. So I switched my answer to telling a story about how he doesn't know the name of his clan.
Ah.
Imagine,
fair enough.
imagine how sad Light Light Yakuza and Kuro would be if you couldn't pronounce cracking ducklings.
Oh, they'll laugh. They'll be like, Claire, what are you doing again? Yeah. They'll always send that emote like, Claire, please, not like this. Every single time.
So yes.
Well,
But yeah, so now it's NP phrase, I guess. I will ask him if he ever comes on. So how do you pronounce your clan this time? And see what was. I mean, it could be NP Haze. It could be N
no
phase.
problem.
It could
It's not
be
like anything.
NP Ass, I guess. Ass.
And he has.
Look, GG Ebedai is a thing.
I've heard of that.
Alright, so what is actually happening? Third base is being delayed, which is quite the infuriating thing, but gonna send out 2 queens to clear it out.
2 queens. Oh, this is like a very, very standard. Like the game is moving on the very standard one.
Yep.
Terran going 1-1-1. Seems it's gonna be having Banshee from Terran.
Could be. Okay, third CC coming down, so it's probably not gonna be BC. This Vax being a bit indecisive about where it's going, or maybe the operator had a dispute with the starport person.
He's gonna send the Rags to clear the Overlord. Oh, that's really nice.
Oh, this is something that Terrancraft has been talking about. He actually wrote an article about it. Do you read any of his works?
Is it bad if I say no?
Not really. The next question would have been a lot trickier, which is, do you agree? He's actually going. Okay, interesting. He's going
BC.
fusion core. Yeah.
Still going BCs.
Yeah, still going BC.
It's okay. I would say like it kind of just delays the BCs a little bit, but it's not like really detrimental.
Yeah.
He denied the scouting from the Overlord, but there's another one right at the side. So if you were to delay that one, then yeah, the BC would definitely hit DarkImpure by surprise. And judging by DarkImpure is going for roaches.
He'll be utterly and completely unprepared because this number of queens, 4, is not going to be sufficient to push back BC.
Yeah, but the thing is, the BC takes a long time to build, and the roaches and links might hit like at that timing, like right before the BC pops out.
Yeah.
If a lot of the players are saying that, like going roach link at this specific timing is like sort of like the soft counter to BC opening.
Yeah, I mean, any aggression is not too bad. But the thing is that I think the BC will pop right after the attack like commences, and then DarkImpure will have to either choose to trade out his entire army for whatever damage he gets or go home, right?
Yeah, I guess you just push in. And then like at the back, I just get spores and queens, get a lair.
Yeah, so okay, we'll see. The BC is about to pop any second now. Oh, okay, nice. SCV evacuation. Losses are cut. Oh, this poor SCV.
Oh, it's
still alive.
It just came off that.
You're kidding me? Is this SCV? Oh no, it dies. Like that.
This is really good damage.
I'm sorry, I'm still obsessed about that SCV. Cause
the SCV was like, nice.
Yeah, cause first of all, like it slams into the wall right as it comes up, and then after that, the roaches shot over it. So like the SCV operator is like cowering in fear, as like biles come over it, and then the depot goes down. Then the SCV has like a chance to survive, and then it dies.
Like guys, am I? Oh, where are you guys? Oh shit! Ah! Oh, I died.
No, there was like a split second like he might actually survive.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. This is quite a bit of damage, but it is 3cc with mule production. DarkImpure, however, has, as you mentioned, gotten the spores. We're gonna have to see what his full response is gonna be because he delayed his lair. But DarkImpure is ahead, I'd say. He's ahead, right? Yeah, he's ahead.
He has ample queens to stop the BC.
Wait a minute, why did it not Akon like just TP right after the attack?
Like he can't, because like he doesn't know like whether the Zerg is fully committed to attack and all that. Because like if there are reinforcements, roaches at the back, Like
He's
the
dead.
BC teleports over, and then the roaches come in.
Oh, that's a good point.
He dies. Like yeah, the BCs they are able to kill drones, but then the queen that pops out, he can't TP away. So
That's
like right
true.
now he feels safe enough. Then that's why he sends the BC over. With like 2 is definitely fine.
And flies up into the queen line. This is
Don't
like,
you-
this is the worst. Honestly, it's a bit of bad luck because neither side knew it was coming. It flew
Yeah.
into the worst possible position on the entire map.
I don't see any position that seems really nice. Like there's spores covering every single
Well,
spot.
no, but if you went straight into like the third base, at that point in time there was 1 queen, 2 spores, as opposed to flying into 6 queens.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like
Okay, but these Hellions doing some counter damage?
killing a bit of drones. Like this was great. Like he now Terran is kind of ahead in econ.
Yeah, he
49.
killed 10 workers, but Zerg did need to invest a lot into static D and a bunch of other things. Okay, gotta go for the Spire option.
I mean, killing 10 drones doesn't seem like an issue because like he's back at 66.
he's pretty good.
And that's the thing for Zerg is like if they reach that point where they are safe, they get that economy running and all that. It doesn't matter how many drones you kill, like unless you manage to fry an entire like fully saturated drone line, they are just gonna pop back. Like, oh, I killed 10 of your workers. Oh, no problem. I have 10 more in production.
I remember the infamous game between Classic and Raider.
Yeah, you know, it's like what can you do? They are still ahead. You lose your entire army just to kill drones, and then like 5 seconds later they are back in the same spot. But you lose your army and you can't replenish them as fast as the Zerg.
Zerg does have that advantage in terms of drones. Some Zerg players tell me, oh, but it's because we either make army or units, and making army forces out units, blah 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 blah, something nameless.
Yeah, but I feel like it's kind of like Wings of Liberty, Half the Swarm kind of thing. Because like how the game has evolved into Legacy of the Void is that
We're gonna get a BC Copter clash. No Yamato, one BC gonna go down before the Yamato fires. Oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, like what can you do? You lose your entire army of Hellions. Now you are left with BCs. So it just goes for Corruptors. There's really nothing much you can really do. Like
should have been
BCs are gonna die.
This game is kind of over.
I wouldn't really say it's over yet, cause like he still has Hellions and tanks. He's going mech. From the way I see it,
He
like
is,
only
yes.
factory. And mech units are really cost efficient. And yeah, about that, he has nothing that shoots guy.
Yeah, like the tank doesn't go high enough and the fire doesn't reach the sky either. He's gonna get the CC. Oh, may not, okay. Good repair, good repair.
Yeah, going Cyclones.
That being said, Terran has lost way more than Zerg. And as you were saying, actually, yeah, so finished. So, what were you saying about the evolution between Wings of Liberty and Legacy and Heart?
The way how Wings of Liberty and how the Swarm is that the Zerg macro mechanics is slower. Like, let's just put half the Swarm in Legacy. They are closer in terms of the gameplay because like, they both start with like 12 workers and all that. But at a point in time, like the game hasn't evolved to the point where I'm Zerg, okay, I can just like build a shit ton of drones and all that. They are still playing at the point of like, okay, I'm gonna try and drone up, but at the same time, it's kind of slower, I would say, because like the units play a part too. You know, like for half of the Swarm, because I played majority as a Zerg at a point in time, so it's like how the unit works is that like queens you still can't really queue up your injects.
Okay.
So that's one thing that your lava doesn't keep popping. Like if you mess it up, then you mess it up.
Yeah.
It was only at the end of half the song where I think you could queue up inject, something like that. Whereas now you could queue up injects, and so like, oh, it doesn't matter. I can get my economy way much higher and faster.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like the thing. So I don't know. But
I never really
Zerg units are
considered
still cost
how.
efficient.
Sorry.
Zerg units are still the same as him. They are really cost inefficient.
Yes, you just get more of them and hope to literally swap your opponent.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something NotAKON should have done when he spotted the corruptors, which is stop making BCs and start making either Cyclone or Thor. He's opted for Cyclone, so it looks like we're gonna get a battle back transition against a Zerg that is somewhat prepared, I'd say.
Yeah. But the thing is that he's engaging off creep, and Cyclones just wreck anything off creep.
Oh yes, they under the right conditions can wreck things on creep. But he needs
Yeah.
to wait for backfield accelerators to finish up before taking that trade. I do actually. You make a very good point. So come back to your point about the injects. Like when AlmostNoodles came back, he was like, "Oh my gosh, things are so much better now. I can mass inject."
Yeah.
That
That helps a
that
lot.
always felt a little bit unfair because you can't like stack your chrono boost.
Yeah. Oh, imagine if you stack chrono boost. Holy. 5 chrono boosts on one forge.
What would Terran need to do to equalize the game would be my question. Um,
We don't mind they don't friendly fire.
that's no fun.
That would be something to equalize.
I mean, definitely not taking this trade. Oh, he's actually bringing Infestors. Interesting choice. By the way, speaking of economy, I think something that Maxi of Terrancraft wrote once. It might have been Maxi or it might have been the Muslim. One of the people who complained about. Okay, because the Terran economy, even with mules, is generally worse than Zerg and slightly worse than Protoss um, with Chrono Boost.
Yeah.
He actually made the argument that what if you could, when you make the planetary fortress, you could also make
Mules.
SCVs. No, SCVs. Because
Oh,
when you
while
make
they're
the planet,
morphing.
yeah, while it's morphing.
That might be, yeah. That might be a good change, I would say. That'd
Think
be
about
nice.
yeah. So go. So after this, if you do sleep, think about it and see how that would like affect the game. Because again, because the economies have not really been changed since the Chrono Boost was changed. Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah. So the economies are just like not even. Um, of course, the Zergs will probably point to GSL results and try to counter otherwise. I think DarkImpure is gonna win this game.
Yeah, he's doing really well.
There's no anti-air.
The Cyclone just got.
I mean, there are two very cool looking Thors coming out right now. Three. But
Definitely not enough. Like, you can't do anything against like the Blue Loss that
these.
has Roach and Ravager support.
Oh, one actually dies to Cosibals, although there was no space to maneuver anyway. The SCVs are, I think, they're on mass repair, and
Oh, you know, he's survived.
he might actually
Good.
hold this, but like the economy difference is pretty large.
Huge.
And this is Mech, you can't just push across the map right now and win.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
It's not like Bio. I mean, that's the irony of Bio. You remax a lot faster. Okay, this counter attack by DarkImpure probably not the best, and to be fair, it's the last.
Generally, you want to push out a smack at 2-2, but then he was the one that got pushed back when he had 2-2. So like, you're gonna wait for like 3-3 and go for that super late game.
Provided he remembers 3-3. Does he have the money for it? Not really, to be fair.
No, doesn't have the minerals.
Yeah, it's been 83. It's 80. I mean, you can see the screen. It's 83 to 64, and Mech. You do need like a good number of SCVs to play like to get the first Mech army. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
After that, okay, fine. You want to cut SCV, drop down to 50, build back, make big army. Yes, but if you're not maxed out, you need them SCVs.
Now this game is basically it's not entirely over because I still believe that Max recourse it. Oh, all right, fine, it's over. I mean, like I wouldn't say it's over, but okay.
I wouldn't say it's over, game ends.
Yeah. Well, he just wants to prove me wrong. Come on, where's the Terran pride? Excuse me.
Is this why?
Yeah, but
Hi. By the way, hi, Stephan. I don't really have points on this channel, and I don't really know how to do that. Um, do you use points on your channel? I forget.
yeah, I have.
Is it good? Is it fun?
Yeah, it's fun when like people redeem stuff, like ask me to do push-ups, hydrate, do dabs or something like that.
I remember Vivid had one really strange one, which is that you can redeem it to get him to change his hat.
Yeah. There is.
Alright, tell you what. So we got how many do I have? Alright, so we have we've casted this. Okay, so have I casted this? No, I haven't.
Oh,
Now I'm just looking at what to. Okay, let's. Did I cast this ZVP? Okay, tell you what. Let's cast the ZVP. Then we'll switch to yours and mine game respectively.
uh-oh.
It's okay. So I've got a bit of a different style for that. That one is going to be more of commentary. I'm trying to talk about, what do you remember you do this and how do you feel about this kind of move? This is something you normally do. Because we can't cast a game that we know the outcome.
Yeah, it's really hard not to be like
Extraordinarily extraordinarily biased. Like I'm not gonna fake that. But I think there is a space because we tried this with. Oh, in fact, it was. Oh, I remember. It was DarkImpure that we tried this the first time because he came in to cast the Outdie replays, and it just so happened that somebody submitted like the games of him, and then it turned into commentary.
So what were you thinking of? What was your
You saw this. What was your response? It was really funny because his answer was I was absolutely confused because the guy went for a super late mailing nest. ZBZ. Is this how you normally play? And then it turns almost a little bit into an interview, which what are your thoughts on this map? How was the rest of your tournament? Because again, for DarkImpure, some of it is game 2, game 3, that kind of stuff. Also, I alwaed feel that it's good to. I mean, for me, I always throw in my own replay because look, if I'm asking people to submit a replay to me, commentated on by your peers, then I gotta step up, right?
Yeah.
So I will. Alright, so in the top, doing a cheese, it is Agreda. And spawning at the bottom, from Foul Pal, it is Alchemy. Wait, what is he doing? Why is there no gas?
He pulled out. He's going for a link, fast link speed.
No, I'm talking about Protoss. Oh, no, he scouted, and then that's why he pulled out the gas. Okay, that makes sense now. Something interesting about this particular replay, I have no idea which of these two players sent it in. Because a guy on Reddit, dropped me a link to SC2 replays, and he said, please cast this. I'm like, okay. It then occurred to me that his actual username, I don't think matched this one. So I'm like, I don't know which one is you.
Oh, okay.
So look, here's the thing. Most of the time when people submit replays, it's the ones that they tend to
want.
Yeah, that tends to happen. But
that's what I do. I had to choose. This game is entertaining, but then I lost. Damn it!
Yeah,
the links are doing pretty well in this.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Alchemy is probably gonna die.
Nah, he's gonna hold, but the damage is because he has another gateway. So it's one gateway is down, but he has the other gateway up. So end of the day, he still has one more gateway.
What the fish was it?
But he's taking a lot of economic damage.
Is he though?
Yeah,
the worker.
The links.
I mean,
the worker counts doesn't
say
much.
No, but I was looking at this and that was你看有几个公司 What is the term? No, 公司 is office, right? What's the term for worker?
工作人员啊? No leh.
You know.
Shit.
It's okay. My Chinese is equally as bad. It's kind of funny because during the Sunday cast, Sanguinize actually was telling me some of the Chinese nicknames for the various units, and it was hilarious. He called.
Yeah.
Has he ever told you? Which one is that?
Nidus. 虫洞. I was like, what?
What does that translate to?
Nidus. 虫洞.
Wait, you mean the actual Chinese name of the Nidus is the Chongdong?
Yeah, like I saw like Ranger was talking to Gogojoey, and then
Uh-huh.
he just typed Chong Dong. Then I was like, what the? I was like, wait, let me look. Oh, then because like in that game, like I can't remember who was the
Oh.
player, but he was going Nidus, and then I saw like in the chat what Chong Dong. So I was trying to look, what was that special thing that looks? Oh yeah, Nidus. Oh yeah, it looks like a whole. Oh god. Though I would say it's like Chong Pi Gu Dong, because it looks like it looks something like that. Though.
To be fair, in the cardboard version, it is that.
It looks like that.
No, as in the cardboard version, it's that. In this
Right.
one, debatable, but
Yeah, like there are a lot of names in Chinese that makes it very, very different. Like there was that time like I was talking to Light VIP in the Discord call in the
yep.
Cranky Ducklings. I was like, maybe I could cast for the Cranky Ducklings like in Mandarin and see how it works. And they were like, no.
不可以。
You're gonna say something that's not PG-13. And like we have a player that's called Jet, and she lived in Singapore for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, if she understands my Chinese, that means it's not PG-13. If she doesn't understand, that's PG-13. Because I further like demonstrated, like, you know, I said something that she, I know what this means. I'm like, exactly. So it's not PG-13.
不可以，不可以，
Yeah.
不可能，太危险
I
，too
would be
dangerous.
Like, Tom, man! That kind of thing. Because I know that. I'm like, exactly. Well, but in any case, so it's
Mailing
going
bust.
for. Oh, I like this. I love this. Oh, I feel me in this. I sense myself in this.
Does Protoss have any hope? Okay, kind of depends on how the Bailings actually explode.
I think.
By the way, Sagunai said that okay, his nickname for the Bailing was the green apple, like Ting Ping Guo.
Cool. I mean, that's look like. Oh no, I don't want to eat apple that blows out my mouth. No.
I don't even like green apple, so it's fine with me. The sour things. Oh, talk about bad timing.
He's got.
Oh no, you need to commit!
Come on,
Break down
50.
something!
Hit the pipe. Oh no, he's not gonna bust through. He's not. He's unable.
Oh no! Actually, it might break the cyber core. Battery overcharge, hello? That
Yeah, but
exists
it's not-
nowadays. Wait, he's in, right? This is not a wall anymore.
Yeah, but it's so not worth it right now for the Zerg. Like he could have won right then. That's what I feel.
Next round of links, this still looks a little bit dicey. Okay, if shield overcharge was turned on, he auto loses. But that has not happened, even though he has the energy for it.
Like Zerg could just, like he could have just aimed for that pylon.
Yeah.
Like both pylons are like so low.
I think in the twist of extreme irony, he waited literally a little bit too long and the zealots spawned.
Yeah.
And he didn't micro it away and it crashed into the zealots, which, while you might consider an okay trade, not in this case.
Yeah. So like now you know it's not easy to pull off a bailing bus because there's like so many things you gotta control. You know, you gotta pull back the links at the last second, control the bane links. It's not like a standard A move kind of thing.
Is this what you tell pacing?
Yeah, that also I told Facey, I was like, whatever you do, micro the banes. Like the links just A move. Micro the banes, that's the most important thing. You want to hit the right thing. You can just forget your micro for
You
the
gotta
point
get
in
that
time.
bowling.
Yeah.
This is so weird because this feels like a low plat game, to be honest.
I can't remember what rank were they, but well,
I mean, he did a full wall on top of the ramp, which makes some sense, but he doesn't evacuate the workers, and there are more workers on the low ground, and now he's forced to fight, and he made a phoenix behind all this, by the way.
it's gonna clear overloads. Right? Protoss still stand like a better chance because like he has better tech. Zerg is like basically still on hatch tech.
Oh, that's a fair point.
And like even though he cleared out all the probes, it's still the same amount of workers. And Protoss definitely does better on one base than Zerg.
Well, Zerg's on 2 base.
Two base, but then he's like on hatch tech.
Getting
with,
Lair.
like, the
Oh, he
world
needs
just
to-
likes to prove me wrong. Before That game with DarkImpure. Nope. Pretty sure Terra can hold. No, GG. So it's on hashtag. Nope. You're wrong. I got Lair.
To be fair, it started making like not very long after. Oh hey, a zealot counter attack. Where the heck did they come? Oh, he proxied a pylon.
Pylon.
I didn't even.
He had one probe out.
We have got vision, and I didn't even notice this. He's taking another base. Oh, this is the kind of replay that
We would enjoy watching.
this
Like,
is. Are you not entertained?
It is.
He's pulling every drone to fight. He's that afraid, which, to be fair, is a legitimate concern. Then again, if he morphed like 5 baits, he would have been fine. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Definitely. Like this game is like almost the same as the one with Hell and Always Flying, Always Heaven, something like that.
Yeah, but at this point, it's twice the legs, so bonus.
Yeah.
He actually got charged.
See what I mean? Like
He actually loses the queen. Okay, drones are being pulled again.
that was really nice to have that probe out on the map.
What
And
was
that's the
Latek
thing.
for?
Yeah, he had that scouting probe out on the map the entire time. He didn't pull it back.
Good move. And now the queen's gonna.
So it's like if you're going for this kind of cheese or kind of aggression, you always want to like try and scout around the map for that kind of wandering probe or that lone probe. If you were to kill it, basically everything that you're gonna hit is like in the Protoss base. So there's no way they can do something funny or sneaky like this.
Yeah, I mean this one pylon again.
Oh, hi Nick. Yeah.
Hello, you're
Just say hi.
joining us in the middle of a pretty crazy game.
Zerg with 8 drones. He has a dream on Everdream.
Yeah, but he's on 2 base to 2 base. Oh good lord, like this Claire, this and by the way Nick too, this was my Sunday. This was watching gold versus silver, silver versus platinum, platinum versus platinum. Any player in diamond would have recalled the probes from the main base by now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He's probably gonna win, but you know, still. I will give him credit for putting that pylon out there. That has won him the game.
Yeah, that little lone probe out of nowhere managed to get everything back in check.
Yeah, Probius, man.
Damn. Did it. Alchemy. Doing some magic.
Some magic indeed.
Like that's one thing like a lot of players are gotta do like against Protoss, like be it like what race you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta always scout the map. Like you do not like if I'm playing Terran, I want to send my Reapers to scout around the map to make sure like there is no probe. Because like one random probe could really mess you up. Like one random pylon can just change the entire game. Because it's like your army's across the map. That random pylon warps in zealots and you're like, oh.
To be fair, that's also the same for if you're getting sieged up as a Terran, having an SCV out on the map could also turn the tide of the game a little later on, provided you live.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like that SCV could really do the scouting, you know. Like,
yeah, and then you move it to the side, like you build a Vax, a Reaper, or something else, you know.
a base trade scenario, yeah.
That helps a lot, yeah.
Definitely, but I'm not saying like you should always have a random SCV on the map or like a random worker out on the map, but it's just like yeah.
But to be fair, like having a random worker out on the map for like just for scouting is not too bad either.
Exactly, that's true. You don't want that. You would definitely want a worker like probably if you send your SCV or a scout, and then you pull it back but not go back to your base, and then after that you send it back to check for the third or fourth.
Yeah.
Or some tech. That's really nice.
Or if there's really nothing, like some of these maps as watchtowers, just take it.
Yeah.
That's value. It's
Yeah.
same cost as a marine. It's already out there, and
definitely.
not subject to F2 aim. Actually, if SCV is watching a watchtower, it's not part of the idle workers, right?
You gotta put in a hold position. If you were to just right click it there, it's part of the.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
sometimes I noticed it didn't, but I don't know if it always does. Okay, yeah, so put it there, put it in hold position, not part of idle workers, gives you vision.
Worth it. The
Worth
50
it.
minerals is worth it.
Alright, Claire, so it's time to go into our games. I'll let you decide first. So, do you want to see a TVP, a TVT, or a TVZ from me?
I'll go with a TVP. We haven't really seen TVPs today.
Okay. Alright, let me look for my TVP. That happened not too long ago, so I will need to find it. I know I didn't name it. Oh, good lord, no. Okay, this might take a
Yeah.
little while to find because I just realized there's that gigantic load of. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's go.
Replays.
Okay, I managed to find it. I remember this game.
What map is it? Eternal Empire. AstroMic. Wait, y'all play Protoss?
Yeah,
What? Okay.
this is part of my. I mean, this replay was done as part of my Going Diamond series where I tried to get to like Diamond as all 4 races.
Okay.
So yes, I did not mention which.
Okay, I see what you did there. Okay.
Look, to be fair, the TVZ and the TVT was me playing Terran.
Oh man, I had to. Hold on, it's okay.
Yeah, that's why I let like the randomness in your head decide.
I'll support the Terran then.
Sure thing. So spawning at the bottom. My opponent, it is ASTROMIC,
Chiba boom, doo-doo-doo.
and on the other side, it's me. It's Redgunnerguy from Guns and Roaches. Shout out to my
Pew,
clan,
pew, pew.
which I can pronounce.
Pew 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 pew. I see what you did. Is that him still watching this stream?
I hope he is. He will eventually get a link to this because, like the first time I did viewer submitted casting, I did the intro and outro at like every game, and then I realized it's too tedious to edit the stupid thing. So I'm just gonna upload this one shot, and I plan to like tell people where their games are, like with timestamps. If that's too tedious, then I'll just like here's the game, go find it, or I'll tell them like what the order was, then you just like click accordingly.
Yeah, I think that'd be better though. I mean, like if it's like 5-6 hours, I don't think I want to click on it. Like I was trying to watch the game with Patient, like what she was casted, and then I didn't know her finals was like 7 hours into the cast. So I was like,
Oh yeah, man.
thinking, like, I was like, oh my god, that's like so far
Yeah,
off.
we should see the bracket, but yeah, to be fair, it was a long cast. I've never heard Crested so tired in my life.
Yeah, like I didn't really like the idea of like having a losers bracket, like, and then you try to cover it in like one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, like I do like the idea of a losers bracket because you come for a tournament that doesn't happen very often, and then you play one game and you're out. I feel more so for tournaments that have like a wider skill disparity. Although the difference between platinum and silver is very far as well in terms of MMR.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god, the games I casted that day.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah, but again, this cast should be like a few hours, or I'll at least put timestamps, or at the very least, I'll just like state the order it was casted in. So you click, you see, oh, it's this one, you know roughly where yours is. Depends on how much effort I decide to put in it. Actually, what is the Terran doing? Because I don't really remember what the Terran did. I remember what happened overall, but
the Terran is doing like a fairly standard opener.
yeah, he's doing the textbook. Wait, he did get Marine.
He's trying. I mean, it's kind of a stylistic thing. Like sometimes I get a Marine, sometimes I don't.
I mean, go on, yes.
Like I would get the Marine like for further defense, because like some Protoss they like to open with Adepts, whereas some if they open with Stalkers, I can skip the Marine. Like I'm fine.
All right, fair enough. I mean, I would always go Marine first setup bunker because I was simply too terrified of the Adepts when I was playing. Well, when I play Terran in TVP, I still will. I don't know. Creston was the bugger who told me, oh, just get a Stalker because it's less microable and it's more tanky.
I I mean, yeah, that's true. Like, you can open the trees. Like, when I play Protoss, I open 3 stalkers. And then I go into whatever I want. Because the 3 stalkers gives me a lot of map control. Like, any kind of fix out there. Like, oh, it's going to go blink. But, I'm not going to go blink.
That's true. The other thing, like a stalker is just faster than an adept, so it's a lot easier to catch the Reaper. He told me, which is true. Adept without shade is very slow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so this is a build that Crested gave me, which is. I just realized I did rally my second base probe, so I had a bunch of idle idiots. Yeah, so yes.
What's your thought process into like going into this game?
Going to be exactly. Yeah, so this was actually the first TVP I played after a coaching mentoring session with Crested. The issue I had was that I did not play a single good Terran up until then, so I didn't really know my TVP problems. In fact, the 2 Terrans I played before that went back and I just crushed him with Immortals. Immortal, Charge Slot, Stalker. Anyway, but to answer your question, he told me to go for 3 Observers and then take it to Colossus, which is the build I am trying to go for. And I'm trying to get my Observers in position because as Terran, the most common thing, as Protoss, the most common thing a Terran could do is Widowbind drop, which is actually happening right now.
It's the most in thing right now. I mean, you got a Stalker in place, so you should probably be okay.
Yeah, but you notice I misvalued the other observer, so it went down to the dead space instead of over there.
Ouch.
Yeah, so I misvalued. Yeah, so I've got 2 observers down over at the dead space right now.
Oh. I mean, if you have 2, one of them will come back. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, one of them would have, yes, and I would have realized my error. The other observer is out on the map, I believe. Is it in the Terran space? Where's the other observer? Yeah, it's outside the Terran base, just keeping tabs on what's going on. But you know, it's still not so bad because there was one time in the what's the Cracking Ducklings tournament called? The
STO?
No, the lower tier one, the one that I have some hope of winning.
STO. Yeah, it's the
Sea
STO,
Duckling Open?
Sea Duckling
Oh
Open.
yeah, okay, so it's Grand Platypus Master Swan Sea Duckling. Okay, correct. There was one time in the Sea Duckling Open, this is the first game I was ever casted. Playing Terran, I killed 16 probes with a Widowbind drop and then proceeded to lose the game.
He was Protoss, right?
Yeah, against a Protoss.
Aha, that's what I mean, Protoss. Yeah.
Well, but now as the Protoss, I mean, I'm spending my money more effectively and I'm mining more, although, you know, Widowbind drop did slow me down.
That's the thing about Protoss, though. Like, they have that, the way of, like, getting back in the worker count with Chrono Boost. So, like, even if I lose, like, 16 workers, it's still... I mean, like, 16 workers is a little bit too much, but anything less than that, it's kind of okay-ish. Because as long as I spend all my Chrono Boosts on workers, I'll get back. Even though it kind of halters my upgrades and all that.
Yeah, good on the Terran actually disables the Colossus, which was the main damage dealer, and now I'm down a base. And the Widowbind drop is back. Although, doesn't really get too much.
No, it didn't. It was great defense.
Oh, I got a better back too, okay.
Great defense.
I think I had something. Yeah, I had the observer watching that thing the whole time, and I know how Terran multiplug works.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you play that race long enough, and then you're playing another race, you kind of know like what are the things that's gonna happen. Like, all right, this fella, I see this. Probably he's gonna go this and that because of the knowledge that you actually have.
You're absolutely right. Because it's never gonna be that bad, which is why, by the way, I'm supply blocked. Which is why I think it made sense in the recent tournament that they said, no, if you reach 3-2 on any race, you do not off race. Because honestly, it would be unfair. And it's true. That's why like most of the pro players, their off races are normally like streamer level.
Streamer level.
Well, think about like the pro players, you know, Deep, Serral, Special, while their main race is, whatever it is, their off race is normally as good as, let's say, Roti, Nefarious, that range.
Okay.
Pig.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, that's true, that's true.
But when the streamers play against when the streamers play against like them, actually no, different level. Forget about it, not gonna happen. And do I see this Widowmine drop? I think I do, right? Like the army's heading over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I actually catch this. And he leaves. Okay, I was paying attention. This is ungodly infuriating to me, like watching this Terran, like seeing how much money he's got bagged. And how much effort I put into not to like actually spending my money to get to diamond.
Like Terran is one race where it's mechanically more difficult, I would say, compared to other races as of now.
I agree.
Because if you don't spend the money is not gonna be spent. Like you can't just like, I'm just gonna build more units and then the money will be gone. Because like you still have to wait for units to be produced. Like Protoss,
Yes.
you can kind of use it quicker, but
Warp
I
in.
chrono boost this. Yeah, I'm just gonna warp in and then chrono boost my gateways and I can clear it a little bit quicker. Kind of depends though.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair to Zerg, like what I know is that it's not as mechanically demanding, but you have to multitask more with queens, with creep spread and
yeah.
all that.
Yeah, definitely.
Do I get this? Okay, I get this.
Yeah, you're defending the drops really, really, really well.
Yeah, that's thanks to Cresta telling me where to put observers.
Oh yeah, all the dead space, that's one place you want to put in that.
Yeah. I'm actually not really spending my chrono energy very well, to be honest. I think I'm spending my money like okay-ish. Although that Widowmine drop, kind of screwed me over.
I think that you're doing pretty fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
Terran
honestly
spent his bag, so it's not too bad either. This is an insane amount of bio, though. Oh, but he's got 2 starports, 2 factories.
And a supply block.
Thanks for that, but yes, and a supply block. And he's spending his energy equally as poorly, so it's balanced. It's a platinum game.
Alright. Do you like hotkey your natural nexus? Because like it seems like the energies are being spent on your main and third, but not your natural.
I would like to say I think I did. I can't see on this particular relay overlay. If you know how to see it, let me know.
Cause I offed my control group so I can't see. I mean I can on it.
I mean, if you can see the hotkeys, because I'm running WCS overlay because looks pretty.
Oh yeah, you did hotkey it.
Okay, so the zealots run into the army and die. Although they were just meant to be the distraction, but he was quite, he's quite tottled up.
Good, and that's what I mean by like it's really a very good defensible area on Eternal Empire.
Shit.
Like I can defend my natural and third like really nicely, spreading out the tanks and all that.
Yeah, I probably should have just waited for him to like take a fourth and then try and attack him. Although the zealot run-bys are like just like throw some zealots.
For some money and stuff. That's another thing. Like if he's turtle, you can just expand. Like
Which I am.
Yeah, you're doing really, really good. Like, that's nice. You got map control, you got everything, you got the Zelnaga towers.
Yeah, he's got a lot of Vikings though, and Ghost.
Like Terran is just blind. As of now, he can't do much.
True.
Whereas like you see, like look at your vision compared to him. Like you basically see everywhere of the map, probably.
Yeah.
Like, only not the corners. And then you just go in.
This is probably an overcommitment by me. Did I bring a War Prism? Yeah, it's back here, okay. On the side note, like the number of 2v2s, like when I play with my like newer friends, I'm like, please tell me you brought the War Prism.
Oh yeah. I want to warp in. Like this, like that's the thing about Protoss right now. Like it's really hard for you to commit to an attack if you don't have a warp prism.
Really hard? It's nigh impossible.
Yeah. Like if I don't have a warp prism, I can't really commit to an attack.
Yeah.
Because if I lose my units, I can't really reinforce. The only way I can reinforce is from my own base, and it takes like forever to walk over. But,
which is, what Terran and Zerg has to do, and Terran doesn't even have the creep bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know he suicided the Raven in, but this is where I lose the game.
Oh, you got caught.
Yeah, he EMP'd all the High Templars, and then I'm like, I'm doing counter damage in his base, and we are both floating an insane amount of money because the fight just happened.
I mean, you got him supply block again.
Yeah, and normally this is kind of a winning position for Protoss, but at the same time, I've lost all my high-tech units. The Templar are dead. The Colossi are dead. I mean, good on
Yeah,
him.
at least it buys you time
he-
to get back your army.
to try, yes. To be fair to Terran, he did set up a good flank while I was busy microing the Warp Prism. I also did saturate my bases. Actually, my worker spread is quite bad, especially on my third. Like that's the thing you do where an attack is happening. Let me just like spam workers to spend some money and better than nothing. But you
Yeah,
don't
just build.
rally it. You don't rally it correctly.
Oh, that's one habit that I have is like whenever I have a new CC and I land it, I just rally everything right there straight away.
I should absolutely do that. Yes.
Like it's a habit that I have. Because I build like if I build a new Nexus, I'll
Mhm.
hotkey it to 6, and then like I'll press 5 because like that's all my CCs and whatsoever. I'll right click a mineral patch on the new CC on a new like base that I'm gonna have. So it's like everything's gonna be rallied right there, and then all's good.
I should do that like more.
Cause I got two hotkeys for my command centers and all that. Oh my god. Ah, the shield battery is so good right now. Oh, look at the
And it ran
Viking.
out. That was not gonna be.
Oh,
Well, that was my game.
well, it did pretty good though. I like the beginning and all that. Oh, I think the only part was the
Getting
the part
caught,
where he got flanked. Yeah.
getting caught out there, not respecting. Like I even said, I even said to Crested that oh most platinum players don't know how to use EMP, which is true. Like even I struggle with EMP,
I
and
do
I
too.
and I underestimate. I mean, to an extent, I underestimated this guy because like I've got high Templar, I'm fine, and they were bunched up. One good shot and it was over. Okay,
Right.
so it's now time to do your game.
Oh,
Come, I want to see your TVT.
oh, okay.
I mean,
know
we've
what-
seen we've seen like TVZs, we've seen TVPs last series, but we've not seen a proper TVT. The TVT we saw was. Oh, by the way, like that guy was the guy who did it to me. The replay I sent you. Did you notice?
no.
No.
Oh,
Oh right, so this is in Korea obviously.
Korean.
For me it was more like why you diamond like oh Korean server.
Yeah. I can't even remember what happened this game. Oh my god. Oh my. What happened here?
Is this selective amnesia?
No, because I play a lot on
Oh,
Korea,
that's
then I
fair.
don't remember everything. So I just like pick whatever that I win.
Well,
And then
that's allowed.
I'm like, all right, I want this TBT. It's the most recent one. All right, I'm just gonna.
Sure.
But I can't remember what happened at that point.
You'd probably remember as the game goes on. So, spawning in the bottom. Tell us a bit about your clan.
Cranky Ducklings, like they are a really awesome clan. They are more into organizing and casting tournaments. Yeah, like Light VIP, Yaku, Zaku. They are the more prominent casters. Oh, and Steel Mold. Yeah, not forgetting Steel Mold.
Yeah, Israeli guy. Very interesting.
Yeah, he's a very nice guy too. And Kuro, she does all the background work, the observing, all that. Oh, and her observing is like really top notch, I would say.
She's been doing it a long time, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, she got that practice. She got good.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord, like, Okay, so that's Claire and Cracky Ducklings. On the other side, it is your opponent, the Blue Terran. What should I call him?
Uh, Hyope, I think. I don't know.
Chipe?
Oh, that sounds so wrong, man.
That's what I kind of heard coming from you. I'm like, okay, it's a blue tavern pair. We think.
Yeah,
This
I'll call
reminds
him
me.
Pear.
Yeah, this pair. Okay, this reminds me of that scene from Deadpool 2, where did you watch that movie?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, like right at the beginning, like Deadpool goes on his killing spree, and then he says, "I'm gonna get you, Mister." Then he looks at the name card, and it's a Japanese name.
He just randomly gives him a name.
Then yeah, then he like toss the name card aside, like starts the spree. This is so PvP, like putting down a supply depot.
He just wants to block. Cause like, I don't know what he's trying to do though. Huh.
I mean, it's blocking
but-
your thingamajig, right? Your reactor,
Yeah.
tech
And
lab.
he killed my SCV too. So I think at this point I was really tilted at this point.
Wait, he killed the SCV? Alaba.
Yeah, he killed the SCV that was being in barracks. I was so tilted at this point.
And going marine first is not something you want to do.
Yeah, I went Reaper and then all that. Like I went for a 1 Rex. 1
Yeah.
Rex into gas, not gas first.
And then you expanded before your factory.
Yeah.
This is
At
not
this point
what
I
you.
was just tilted. I
This
just
is-
like whatever.
Okay, fair enough. I was about to say this is not what you taught me, but then again, these are very unusual circumstances.
Yeah.
Cause
I already
honestly,
messed up my build.
yeah, cause honestly, if I like, I mean, after I started doing the build you taught me, thanks for that by the way. Like I see a marine first, like okay, I'm gonna go and like do some damage.
Yeah. Basically I'm gonna kill him at this point.
I can kill him. There are some towers that can hold off long enough for siege tank. Like okay, I'm gonna deny it. Then it's a question of do I back home or not. There was a game I played yesterday that lasted 2 minutes because I like killed the building SCV and the guy just left after that. After scouting like marine first.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be something that I would do, like when I'm tilted.
Yeah, so okay, I'll take the Tachibana. And he got it.
Yeah. that
Pay
would be-
is 2 kills on the Reaper, 3.
Yeah. 3 SCVs. So like basically I'm really behind right now. But considering that I went like an early CC compared to him.
Wait, defined behind because you're ahead in workers, you are ahead
Yeah.
in tech. The
I'm
Hellions
ahead
did do
in
nothing.
Tech and workers, but like under normal circumstances, like losing SCVs is something unforgivable, I would say. And to lose like so many SCVs to like 1 Reaper, like it's really bad.
The units lost tab explains that perfectly, but again, like looking at the bottom matrices, you're ahead in supply, ahead in workers, almost equal on army. The tech is ahead, I would say.
At this point, I think I
Or
was
you,
really,
or you thought you were behind, rather.
yeah, like I thought I was really behind. I was really,
Alright, that's.
I wasn't playing this game like really proper at this point. Like, I was just building random stuff. I was like, alright, I'm just gonna go whatever. I'm gonna go.
And your scout sees absolutely nothing. And if I know you, do you scan? Because you've scouted
didn't.
absolutely nothing. Like if this guy went BCs, it would be
I'll be-
GG.
Yeah.
Because
At
one
this
Raven
point-
is not enough. Yeah.
At this point, I wasn't really thinking much. Because like because of my lack of scouting,
Yes.
so and losing like 3 workers, I wanted to like get back on it like in the econ game.
Hmm.
So I just like throw whatever meals I can get.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, you did try to scout with the Reaper, but the Hellions were in position, unfortunately. And even if you pulled back, I don't think it would have gone too well. This is a very high number of Hellions. Why is the medevac here? Oh, it's for the Marauders.
Marauder Hellion.
This is not a style you see very often.
Yeah, like if I were to open the normal with a cyclone, then probably might be able to do some damage.
Oh
with
my
the
gosh, like this guy screwed up so hard.
I was really lucky. And like at this point, I was like, oh okay, I'm ahead already.
You were unbelievably lucky, even though you're bungling this defense right now. Okay, never mind. No, because if he had like this is the thing I noticed about Liberators, which is that if it's only the Liberator harass, anybody in Diamond knows how to just pull workers and we'll deal with it. But if you do it with multi-perk, there's a very good chance that they're just not gonna notice.
Yeah.
Like that's how Innovation 1 beat Cure in TSL off. And I've been copying that build ever since.
Yeah, Liberators are that kind of like, if I don't see it, I'm definitely gonna get a lot of workers and then it pays for itself.
Yeah, but if it's only like one Liberator in one middle line, the player is gonna like, oh, okay, it's there, okay, pull work, we're fine. But it's the fact that you don't look at it because you're fighting on a fight. And the Liberator was there. I think he like shift clicked it, but maybe he didn't, or maybe like an F2 or something.
I'm not sure though.
Anyway, you got really lucky. And then
The luck.
then you proceeded to bungle the defense.
Yeah, he killed a lot of SCVs this game. Like 24 has been killed.
Yeah. Yeah. That being said, you're equal on workers and upper base.
Yeah, like I'm
You-
making a point to get my macro in check. And like recently I've looked at my games, like my replays, and I realized like, yeah, most of the time I'm winning based on macro. Like on paper, like I should just steamroll the army.
Yeah.
But then I'm losing games because like, I've been really slacking off on my micro. Hey, yo, Nameless. Hi.
Hey, man.
Yeah, like I haven't really been microing much at all. I'm just bum rushing it with my macro. Like I've taken a lot of damage this game.
Yeah. I mean, if the other guy had honestly been, well, let's put it this way.
Macroing well.
Yeah, I don't want to say macroing well because his macro is on point, but prioritizing like workers rather than aggression, like constant aggression. Like he took a lead, but he tried to get further and further ahead. In terms of knocking you down as opposed to actually getting a hit.
Yeah, like what he's doing is like, yeah, he's doing worker damage, but at the same time he's doing damage to himself because he's not building workers behind it.
Yeah,
He's
like
not spending his meals and all that kind of thing. So
it's
end
very
of the day-
aggressive and it's effective and it's cost efficient, but you have more stuff.
yeah, it's like even though I'm getting like
Even though
attack
you,
left and right, yeah,
I have to say like even though you lost 2 ravens, 3.
yeah, 3. Yeah, I was A moving F2.
But again,
I-
this third base is keeping you alive in the
But
game
I
rather.
haven't stopped my SCV production at any point in time,
You are correct.
and he always stops SCV production. Like just looking at his natural, he isn't building SCVs.
He didn't even bother to like properly saturate his bases, so he's really focused on attack, and I don't really know why. Because he's falling behind. Like he's done excellent damage, but he's just not.
Yeah, he's not doing things to keep him ahead. He's like doing things to keep him even. Like all the SCVs did only leaves him with 37 SCVs, and I'm at like 44 already.
Yeah.
And
So
I've lost 43 SCVs.
okay, you scared? All right. Are you really gonna?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move in.
Was this a strategic calculation or bravado?
I think it was more bravado. It was like at this point I was like, okay, I've taken too much damage. I was really tilted. I was like, screw this, I'm just gonna A move and see what I can do. And then I realized, oh, he doesn't have a third. Oh, he doesn't have much in his natural. Oh,
The way somebody may wait, yeah.
Yeah. Remember the fact origin. Let me get this right.
Wait, how the hell are you still up in army supply? Macro,
I-
macro.
Yeah. Like that's the thing that's really keeping me up in like the leagues and all that. Like macro can only get me this far. So it's about time for me to focus on my micro because like I'm pretty sure my macro is like,
It's good.
yeah, I wouldn't say like the best, but I have made a point to always focus on my macro no matter what. Like SCVs, I cannot stop building SCVs until I hit like a minimum of 66, and then that's when I can relax a bit.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
one
the
thing
production.
that I will say you did not have in this game at all was knowledge on your opponent. I mean,
Yeah,
Utable talks about spotter marines.
yeah, you really want to know like what your opponent is doing, what's he going for, where his army is. Like the best is like if you can see what he sees. Oh, that's the best thing you can get.
Yeah, what I see of what he sees is literally a blank base on the other side.
Yeah. He sees like basically everything that he wants to see from me.
Yeah, and you don't even know whether he has a command center. Of course he does, but yeah, like in this game, Echo saved you, which is
Yeah.
good, which is good. I mean, win's a win, and you must be quite happy at this point in time.
Oh, I'm happy that I won, but I'm not happy the way I won.
It's still a victory, but I mean, for both you and me, like it'll only bring you so far on the ladder. Eventually, you'll hit the guy who can do both.
Yeah, and that's how I'm like losing games and all that kind of thing.
Well, not this one. No,
It's like
this.
if I play against a player who just A moves and I A moves, then yeah, I think I have a decent chance of winning. But if the fella knows how to like micro a little bit and
Set
then
up a
like
tag line.
yeah, and then I'll be like, oh shit.
Which is why that question was important in the middle of the game. Was this a strategic calculation or?
Yeah, no, it's just like YOLO. Like I get most of my play stuff from Marine King, just YOLO. The YOLO moves.
Well, I mean, now finally we have a Terra that's making YouTube content. His name is Usable.
Ah yeah.
That is definitely some things that we could all learn. Because honestly, like, correct me if I'm wrong, before Usable, nobody was making Terran specific
No.
content at that level. BSTQ was doing something which was better than nothing, and then he switched to Protoss. But
Most of the time it's like random players, like players who play random, like Winter and all that.
yeah,
But those are like content that is like I wouldn't say it's like very high level, like like Utomo 6-7K MMR. I would say.
you don't
And
get that much higher than Utamo. Higher than
yeah,
Utamo, you 要去韩国,
yeah, probably like Hero Marine is one that's really good.
but he doesn't make YouTube content.
He does. He
does?
started. I would say yeah. He started like I think he only has 2 or 3 videos on his YouTube account.
Yeah, but
I've
compared,
watched it and it's really nice.
okay, I'll take a look at those. But compared to like Utamo is actually putting out like lessons, and the best part of seeing his lessons is not so much like what he's teaching, but just understanding his thought process
Yeah.
on like how
I
he
mean,
came to conclusions about so and so.
mhm.
Okay,
And I
well,
think that's why we watch like streams and all that, so we can watch from the player's perspective and all that kind of thing.
yeah. So I mean, I don't think we're gonna get any higher level than that until somebody starts. The Koreans are not gonna do it, honestly, because they're too secretive to an extent.
Yeah, they have a lot much more to lose, I would say.
Yeah. Wait. Now we're gonna do. Okay, so it's time to move away from familiar territory and go into the deep.
Okay.
Yeah, the deep unknown for you.
PvP.
We have a PvP.
It's either gonna be a really short game, or it's gonna be a long macro-ish game, I think.
That is, no,
Oh.
no. Okay. Let me put my why I disagree with you. It's because you are correct. It could be a very short game because all mirror matchups. Yes, it could end very quickly. 2x Reaper. No, Innovation versus QGSL finals. But I mean ZVZ with base here you can cheese, you could have like one base pushes. But the issue with PvP is that often you see a lot of 2 base pushes as well. You don't see the 3rd base like that common in my experience watching Our Die. Whereas in TVT especially, like once you reach the tank level, like nobody's gonna attack. Or you will get skirmishes rather than battles, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And for ZVZ, it kind of depends whether somebody decides to try and kill you with roaches, and whether that succeeds. So you tend to get a lot more mid game, but TVT, because of the tank line, the game kind of like slows down a bit.
Then that's when it goes into that super long game.
Correct.
Whereas like, you're trying to break each tank line.
Correct, because it then becomes a game of siege and counter siege. Because in ZVZ, it comes down to the Link Wars and then the Roach Wars, guaranteed every game. It's quite uncommon to see anything beyond that, honestly. How often have you seen Broodlords in ZVZ?
Normally, no. I would just see like Hydra Lurker or like Ultralisk or something.
Okay, I rest my case. How often do you see? You don't often see like carrier tempers in
PS3.
in PvP, but in TVT we have seen games where like it's Viking BC.
Thors.
Thors, Vikings, BCs. Cause the tag forces you to go into the later game.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, of course you then in TVT it splits into like the biomech and then how well did the drops go. But you can't just brute force attack line.
Yeah, TVT is more technical, I would say.
Yes.
Like more strategic, like chess, you know.
Exactly. Like in fact, like there was this example. By the way, right now both players are doing the exact same thing until this robo was thrown down. Two adepts coming out of. Oh, I forgot to introduce them. Shit. Spotting at the bottom, our friend TGC Cruise Ding.
Ding ding ding.
And the opponent from FYHR. It is Tachibana. I don't know. I looked at this name and it immediately said like Japanese-ish.
I'm thinking of someone with the name Tachibana, but I don't want to say it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be PG-13, okay? Yeah, let's just leave it at PG-13.
Sure. Okay, nice on Dick. He actually blocks the adepts from shading in. Oh, I saw so much of that on Sunday. So much. But yeah, this is actually a good catch. He's actually going to be able to kill them.
It's good.
Yeah, this is huge.
What I've heard about for PvP is that two adepts can really wreck your entire mineral line if you don't see it. Like if you don't manage to block it nicely.
Yeah, so one thing Dig did correctly, okay, it's also partially because of his build, is that he got the low guard expert. That gives you a lot more time to throw down the pylon, the Shubari, whatever. In PvP, you are correct, because if it's a perfectly mirrored matchup and you then proceed to lose up to 6 workers, you're behind. You're very behind.
Yeah, so it's like you gotta make sure like the two adepts don't do too much, and it's like you cannot expand like really quickly from what I know.
In PvP,
you try to avoid that.
It's very risky.
Yeah, two adepts come in.
It's kind of like correct. That's why in PvP you always go for this double game. It's kind of like the better in TVT honestly is Rex Factory that expand.
Yeah.
It's just to stay safe against like the Reaper cheeses, and in PvP it's to stay safe against like two adepts, which Ding defended beautifully. More importantly, by killing those two adepts, it guaranteed that he's not gonna have to deal with this anymore. Because adepts normally they can just cancel and try again later. You
like
can't.
Map control is in his hands.
Kinda in his hands. Yeah, so this game is slowing down a little bit more. One side going for Robo and good scouting on both sides, by the way. Anyway, so coming back to what I was saying about like mirror matchups, like Loco once put up this graphic. It's not his idea, but he put up a graphic to describe the mirror matchup. So TVT is like chess. It's about positioning. It's also about how units counter one. Like I get a tank. To counter the tank is the Liberator. To counter the Liberator is the Viking. To counter the Viking is the Marine, and to counter the Marine is the tank. Kind of like chess. That everything is
counters that and that.
Yeah, with Raven you have a little bit more leeway, but it's really like chess positioning. In PvP, traditionally it's rock paper scissors.
Yep.
Robo, Twilight, Stargate. Of course, that was before the Proxy Robo meta took over, but still kind of true. A Stargate is less expected and therefore, could have done a lot of damage, especially a Proxy 1 to either of them. Okay, there might be a clash, but ZVZ is like a knife fight.
Yeah, it's like whoever has a better micro is the one that's gonna edge out, like Bling Bling Wars.
Yeah, like the picture there was literally like, I think it was Michael Jackson's like music video. Where they're about to have a knife fight.
What? Oh, beat it.
Beat it.
Yeah.
It really, I think it was that one. And then Loco even said like, yeah, see these two, those are links. The guys at the back, those are roaches. They're not important.
Oh look, the models are good. gonna get the forge.
Oh yeah, there's a drop in here. I didn't even know to look at this front fight, which I thought Ding kind of.
He held, but then like, oh wait,
He's gonna
did he
lose
fall?
Twilight. Oh boy.
Oh, he. Oh my god, that missed my. Oh my.
Misrecall. Loses the
Oh, this is
that one.
more.
Gonna lose the. Is he just dead?
I guess that's about it. He lost the cybercore. He lost the forge. So yeah, I think that's like the what you mean by like rock paper scissors kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like they went the same thing, but then like one went for the warp prism and then he dropped, and the other didn't have it.
Yeah.
My God.
It's about the opening tech. I mean, he did have a later. I mean, think about it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Ding went for the Forge and the Twilight Council before he went for the Robo.
He went for the robo first.
Oh, he went for the Robo first. Okay, then.
But he did. But he stopped production and then he
Ah.
went straight up into tech.
Yeah.
He chose the tech route while the other went for aggression. And I think that's like the rock paper scissors thing. Like if
It's
you were to
true.
tech
It's
up
true.
and the fella comes in to attack, you're like,
Oh, actually, that's actually a very good point. I never thought about it that way. But if you put it into more context, if you draw in rock paper scissors, you roll again.
yeah.
And Ding unfortunately re-rolled wrongly to an extent.
Yeah.
The other criticism I will have is that he had no spotter anything down on the low ground. When I play both Protoss and Terran, after my main bases have enough like pylons or supply depots, they start going out on the map. This map has a problem because of the dead space, but still. Wait a minute, did he have full vision of his base? Or did that die?
He didn't have much vision like outside his like where the warp prism was. But he knew the warp prism was actually attacking the
Oh man. Yeah,
the
bad.
forge.
Well, thanks to Dig for sending in that replay. Let me check how many more we got. I think we either have one more or we'll jump straight to the 4v4.
Oh, you gotta tell me if it's the 4v4. I gotta swap to low graphics.
I will.
And
I
yes,
will.
Nameless. Claire is casting. I'm practicing. I'm not very good at casting yet, but I plan to go into that if it's possible.
Yeah, this is gonna be his street cred to show the Cracky Ducklings people. Hey, it's your people. It says so in your name.
Whoops.
Is it time? Let me check. Okay, actually yes, it is time. Those are all the replays. Okay, so for both mine and your replays, I think I'll push that to later weeks. Because it's also good to have like a baseline reserve of replays in case less people send in.
Yeah, that's true. Like, that's very
Yeah,
important.
and it also allows other people to like if you can't play for a week for I don't know, you have a tasteless hand problem, then like you have no replays to send. Then at least I can farm from like the older ones.
Hopefully,
And-
like it doesn't patch again.
Oh, good bloody lord, dude! A guy sent me, and I kid you not, 10 replays. I casted a total of 1.
Oh my god. And I mean, you can cast, but it's gonna be like solo, and that's like.
No, Claire. It was the 16th. It was before the 16th. It was on the 10th.
Oh, that's.
You cannot watch those replays. He sent me like 10. Like one guy sent me 10 replays.
Oh, it's gonna be like so sad.
I told him like I can't do anything. To be fair, like 7 out of 10 were 2v2s, which is still fine. I have some variety. But then, okay, now it's the time to lower your settings, reset your computer, blah 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 blah. Because we're gonna jump into the 4v4. Okay, it's time to ping SammoBammo, who sent me the next replay.
SammoBammo.
Yep.
I wonder if there's a way to like somehow merge the Singapore and Malaysian esports like StarCraft scene to make it a bigger community.
There's the Discord server, but beyond that, I think the biggest problem is the fact that most of the StarCraft Singapore players are on Discord, and the majority of the Malaysians are on Facebook and Indonesians.
Yeah, the Facebook group. Yes.
In fact, it was literally and only because of that Facebook group is why I got back on Facebook.
Ouch.
I stand by that. WhatsApp not included.
Oh boy. Come on, StarCraft, load for me, baby.
Yeah, it's okay. It's kill.
Where's my? Okay, nice. My StarCraft hanged, but I can't find it in the. Oh, okay, found it.
Patience, patience.
Come on, StarCraft. Go, go, go.
Go, Claire, StarCraft 2. It's okay, I've had worse technical problems at worse timings.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I StarCraft 2, like... You know, actually, while we wait for you to come back, have you ever encountered this weird bug where you load StarCraft 2, but, okay, the most noticeable side of the bug is that the cursor is the Windows cursor.
Windows
And,
cursor.
yeah, so this bug happened to me twice that I remember. So what happened is that it was the Windows cursor, and while I could hover over stuff in-game, I couldn't click on anything. You
Oh,
know,
then like when you start the game, like when you're in game, and then like everything just pings and stuff. Is it?
no. That one is an alt-tab problem. What I mean is when I first load the game. So this happens when it loads. I don't understand why, and I've not been able to recreate the bug. So when it first loads, instead of having the usual StarCraft 2 cursor, it's still the Windows cursor. And um, okay, you know when you hover over something like collections, it like glows, and you go custom. Yeah, so the glow happened when I clicked on it, nothing happened.
I never had that before though.
You lucky bugger. The worst part about that is that I couldn't alt tab after that, so I literally had no choice but to force restart my computer. Because if I can't alt tab, I can't summon Task Manager. How do I get out of here?
I think I had something like that happen once. Like everything, like I know it's running in the background. Like everything is still running fine in the background, but it's
Yeah.
just that the screen just freeze right there. And then when I do the Control Alt Delete, yeah, it goes to the normal page. But when I press Task Manager, it goes back to that place where it hang, and I'm like, nice.
How did you solve that one? Force restart.
Yeah, that's all I did too.
Okay, that sucks. That sounds slightly different from the one I had, because I couldn't even alt tab out.
Oh.
Yeah, it sucks either ways. Are you restarting your computer? Speaking of restarts.
No, like the StarCraft thing is like loading, and then there's like that green bar running. Damn it.
Green bar?
Yeah. You know, like when you sometimes start StarCraft, and like
I thought I thought you just got the three faces and then initializing.
yeah, it has that. Then sometimes like like I don't know how do I. But I have that little like StarCraft 2 then cancel thing, that green loading thing. Oh my god, my StarCraft is just crazy. Probably because I downloaded the Korean client and sometimes it has issues.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what version I downloaded, so I can't really speak on that.
Because like I think I might have downloaded my StarCraft via the Korean thingy and all that. And like if you realize like my in-game name is in Korean, right?
I don't know. It said Claire when this one popped. I know you got more than one account now.
What?
Hi,
Okay,
Mayo.
so it's like my if you see like my in-game name, like not the real ID, the real ID name is in Korean.
It says Claire 39, so on and so forth.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, fine. Since you asked me, I'm pulling up like the view profile. I see the Night Elf Banshee, and I see Claire.
Oh. Oh, I don't. Oh, Oh, cause like my name is in Korean actually. Like it's yeah, like the real ID name is like not the BattleNet name. The real ID name is in Korean. Oh come on, StarCraft! What the fish kick? Do I have to shut down BattleNet? I think I do. I'm gonna shut down BattleNet first. Okay, so because this account was actually like there was a time when the Korean server is like on its own. Like you can't yeah. And in Wings of Liberty, like if you want to play the Korean server, you have to have the Korean SSID thing.
Is it? That
Yeah.
sounds like way like too long ago.
Yeah, like when it first started, like you can't play on the Korean server unless you are a Korean with a Korean SSID.
When was this? 2010?
Yeah, 2010, like when StarCraft first came out.
Oh, okay, like the old days.
Yeah.
A
So
long time ago in the client, far away in the past.
Yeah. Oh my god! Like that time when you had to like let's say you uninstalled the game accidentally and like there were like 10 patches that went through. You had before you can actually play StarCraft, you have to download all the 10 patches, and it's like, oh my god.
That kind of makes sense, right? But anyway, yes. What's the story behind the Korean ID?
So like I wanted to play on a Korean server at a point in time.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of asked my friend to create an account, a BNet account using his SSID. Because he doesn't play StarCraft. So I'm like, oh, if you're not going to play StarCraft, you're going to have a BNet ID then. So I'm going to just use it, And I was like, I can pay you, What's wrong with my StarCraft? What the hell? Just keep running the green thing. So, either ways, so I bought that account for like $50 Sing. And then after that, whatever that comes on is going to be like in Korean by default. Even when I download it, it's in Korean. Yeah, because the address is a Korean address. It's not the Singaporean address. Sometimes there's a stupid issue here and there.
This is just remarkable that this is the first time I'm hearing about it, because back then I was still playing on the free version.
Well, I guess, I gotta restart my computer because the StarCraft is not running for me.
Wow, we went one full circle regarding the restart joke.
Yeah, well, so I'm the joke. I'll get it.
Okay, tell what. Because I told the guys we were casting this. Okay, fair deal to anyone watching it, and I'll check with Claire before I actually implement it. If you can't get it back in 5 minutes, I'll just cast it. You can watch the stream because I'm running only a 1 second delay.
Oh, alright, sure. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, hopefully you'll be back in five minutes.
Okay, I'll be starting like now.
Yeah, if you can be on like your phone and at least like continue cause I've got time to kill. Or maybe I should just choose on the ladder. I don't know. No, don't want. Cause if the choose fails, I know how to back out of it, and don't want. Time to edit this. Yeah, so Nameless, we were planning to actually cast like a pretty like for the first time, like a 4v4. And Claire had to lower his he had to lower his graphics, and that somehow led to this situation. Do you play 4v4s? Oh man, I had like one of the best 4v4s I ever played right before the new patch. It was me, AlmostNoodles, Hell, all three you saw earlier, and Leo Rushes. We should play next community session if there's 4 people exactly.
I'm back.
Okay, good. You're back. I'm telling stories. I'm telling a 4v4 story in the meantime. Yeah. So it was me, AlmostNoodles, Hell, and Leo Rusher. So we did a rush, and we failed. Like they held. The reason the game was epic is that we kept playing. We did our own harassment. We did another push which they held again, but we got damage and we killed the base at least. And the thing is that the 2 players that we did touch were a Terran and a Protoss, and they marched across the map with like a mass carrier Thor army. But because we were also backing out, the final battle, it was a BC carrier corruptor army taking on that Thor carrier army with Raven support. That is like the most epic fight I've had in StarCraft 2.
And then you will see Claire has left the game. If that were to happen. Anyways, I'm back.
Yes, you're finally back.
Oh yeah. Hopefully it's all good. Alright.
You are partially the reason why we had the Archon FFA as opposed to a full FFA.
Well, I mean, it was fun.
It was fun, yes. It was awesome.
Terran was a good race.
We came in second. And I asked you, did you actually see the cast of that game?
It was casted?
I cast it last week.
I didn't see it.
Alama.
Wait, I'm gonna take a look after that.
I haven't put it up on YouTube. Yeah, it'll be on Twitch. I'm definitely putting it up on YouTube because I could genuinely cast it because I actually did not know what was going on. And after you watch it, then I'll talk to you about it because there was a moment in that game that made me go like, wow, this is really like soap opera.
Yeah, it was quite funny. Like, hey, help us, attack, hey, hello. Come, we need to team up against the Protoss. Then after that, we're like, no. Oh, Nefarious.
This is SammoBammo's.
Oh, I think.
Wait, you know Nefarious?
Yeah, Nefarious was the second player.
Oh
to represent Malaysia
yeah.
for the SEA Games. Yeah, he's a Terran player, but he's very into team games rather than 1v1s.
According to Sammo, he said this is like, I mean, the border show Diamond, but he said this is like a Masters level. And to be fair, okay, this is the first time I've seen the 4v4 overlay. Okay. Well, okay.
Hi, Sammo.
Hey man,
Sammo's in the chat.
thanks for coming on. I saved this one for last. Sorry about the delays. It's because of Clare ! Co-casters to see his content. All right, I'm gonna start the player introduction. Okay, so in the red team, it is the Terran. It is Inko's HaSu. His teammate, from Malaysia, Inko's Nefarious. Zerg.
Ching chong chang.
Another Terran. It is Goosejuice.
Quack. Am I gonna do this for like all 8 players?
I don't know. You've locked yourself into this insanity. And the final player from Inko. Wait, Goosejuice is not from Inko? Okay, whatever. It is KokaKobra.
Meow. Hey, Cobra. He's.
So that is the red team on the southwest side of the old estate. On the other side, representing the blue team, it is RHGP LasherBasher, the Protoss.
Boink.
That's not too bad.
Bonk.
Okay, they've expanded. Okay. His teammate, RHGP CleedoDeedo.
Beep beep pop pop.
Not too bad either. Oh, I know this one. It is RHGP MekaLeka.
Is it Meleka?
Once COVID is over, I actually do want to go. They've got good food. And
we
cheap.
could go together.
There's damn cheap food there, yeah.
Go.
And the person who sent in this replay coincidentally being called out last. It is Malaysia's SammoBammo.
Kumbaya! I mean, just for the Bammo. And yeah, Sammo, I don't think I can play in this weekend's tournament because I'm like Masters. So I
Yeah,
don't think I
Flesh
can
Blood is
play.
up until Diamond, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless my Protoss, but my Protoss is like Master 3, Diamond 1-ish, so I don't think so. It's not nice anyways. Yeah. But if I can cast, I might cast.
I will probably sign up for it, and I'll probably end up like casting after I die. I don't know how long that will be, and I haven't actually signed up yet. So,
Mailing bust.
but I should play Terran 1. I have an actual chance of getting a good run in the tournament.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you could try random. I mean, why not? And you just get one build for Zerg.
I will do that once I get Diamond random and I play NC Duckling Open. I will do that.
Sounds great. No, the tournament is like for Diamond and below. Diamond and Masters is not this one, I think. I don't think there is any.
I'll double check after. Yeah, but I remember seeing it being for like Diamond.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway, how do we cast this? Okay, so it looks like the red team and the blue team are just playing macro. They're attacking up accordingly.
Each other.
Let's look at the tech trees. This is actually the first time I think I've casted a 4v4. So it looks like the red Protoss and the blue Protoss both are going for Phoenixes. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, Cobra actually getting a Coracle Harass. Quite a bit of damage, but stayed a little too long. Wait, no, he's actually gonna get out. He's gonna lose one Oracle to the Phoenix.
It's not. I don't think that did it. Did he die?
I think he died. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
There's so many things happening on the map.
Yeah. So one of the Protosses. No. So LasherBasher lost eight probes behind that. So this technically means that red team is winning. A counter attack by HaSu just happened, which killed one SCV.
Oh my god, this is like so much things that's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, the Hellions are running in. It's gonna clear creep. I don't think it's gonna do much damage, Joe.
No, this is not something you see.
Sammo with the Hellions.
With more Hellions too, and with Lasher picking up some of the Hellions just to add insult to injury. Brax from SammoBammo, I think, attempted to do a scout and is gonna get hunted down. Like here's Nidus. Like, see, here's the thing. SammoBammo plays a lot of team games. I would take given that this is a ladder game and they're all communicating, I think these guys are all in respective Discord chats, and the Nidus worm is doing quite a bit of damage. It's forced HaSu to lift up his CCs. It's going to set up Liberators, but it's not actually going to be enough.
The links just circumvent the Liberators.
Oh, and SammoBammo actually runs into the front door. HaSu taking a hell of a beating. Like
those Hellions.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's going to attack our Nefarious Zerg. He's actually gone for Mutas, which will eventually clean this up, although losses are going to be dreadful at best. Wait, no, Sammo. No, he's still doing damage. The links are still killing stuff.
The links are really nice with the Nidus.
Oh my goodness! Okay, so I just pulled up units lost. 28 SCVs, 28 red SCVs went down, and 6 drones, which put the blue team firmly ahead. Technically speaking, I can't keep track with the eco of each player. HaSu calling out the next Nidus worm, which is Swarm Host inside.
I'm guessing CleedoDeedo is the one that's gonna be doing all the worker harass based.
He's gonna try. The Nidus is shut down. To be fair, like Sammo and the Zerg player also did their own harasses, which were quite effective. Okay, the game has actually slowed down. It looks like Sammo's going for Mech. LasherBasher is going for Stargate. Actually, no, I can just look at the. Wait, where's the Nidus?
The Nidus is here.
Oh, okay.
Is that
right at the front door, yeah. There's not a lot of locusts though. I mean, free kills are free kills, but
Locusts are free units.
yeah, bury the mines. Is this friendly? Is that gonna be friendly fire?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
There
it did.
actually is.
Oh, things have not started out nicely for the red team. Another Nidus again.
Yeah, it started out very well, but it's turned on its head at this like right now. Okay, so Sammo's going back. Lasher's going Mass Air. Cleedo is going Swarm Host Nidus, and the other Zerg is going. MekaLeka is going Ling Muda, I think.
I think it's
No,
like kind of
Technical
what you said.
Hydras.
You're gonna play team games, play mech.
Yes, you should absolutely play back all BCs. And for the red team, it looks like HaSu is going back but prioritize Liberators. No, that's LasherBasher. Cobra is directly going into. No, he's still going Mass Phoenixes. Yeah,
Phoenix. Oh,
yeah, he's going Mass Phoenix. No, that's HaSu. Let's see. Goosejuice is going for. Actually, wait, no. Maybe that was his Liberators, because HaSu is going for Thors, and we have another.
HaSu.
Nefarious is obviously going for
Mutus.
yeah, which is actually quite effective in stopping these swarm host. But in terms of units lost, I would say it still favors the blue team. Yeah, the blue team.
Oh, he's going to carry us.
That happens every team game.
Oh boy.
Look. The reason that carriers is always the tech of choice for Protoss is that you will go like Mass Phoenix, which is a good composition, and it gives you mobility, and then it's easy for you to attack into Phoenixes thereafter. He's got double Cybercore and popping upgrades like LasherBasher.
Oh my god. So
I apologize.
there's a lot of mutas from the Aries.
I apologize if the frame drops, but there's a lot of things happening on this map.
Yeah, everyone is like macroing up at the same time doing harass everywhere.
Yeah, and everybody except LasherBasher and Cobra is under 1,000 middle, so they've actually been spending their money. If we look at the units, yeah, they all have fairly decent worker counts, except CleedoDeedo, who is currently on 29 workers.
I mean, he's so.
Hey, you don't get to see this on the Cracky Ducklings channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not rare. I mean, they do cast a what's that? A 2v2 NA tournament or something like that.
Platinum Heroes.
I'm not very sure though. I mean, I've seen it once in a while, but most of the tournaments happen like probably like 7 a.m. SGT.
Not happening. I'm not gonna do it.
Like, I do watch it once in a while because like I don't really sleep much.
Okay, so so action is happening.
Blue team is pushing in from the south.
Oh, but they're actually getting intercepted by red team. Oh, blue team's carrier is fighting with the corruptors, and now liberators are coming in. My computer is starting to lag.
Oh, the mutas are gonna get cleared up. Oh, and a recall.
This is getting closer and closer to PowerPoint levels. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about this.
I'm doing okay. Me on low graphics is still doing fine.
You're not streaming right now.
Oh yeah, good point. Good point.
Right, so the southern attack has been quite successful. The combined Zerg Terran army has cleaned up a couple of bases. Although I do believe that red team has air control.
Yeah, the air control is probably in the red team's hands because of the mutas and the corruptors with the Phoenix. But the blue team has fairly good anti-air from the ground, like Hydralisk, Cyclones with Festus.
But the ground army for red team, like the Thors, are pretty good as well, so they should be able to push this back. But I would say blue team is winning.
Blue team is definitely ahead because they have the luxury of getting like all the bases.
Yeah.
They're attacking at the south, so the north is kind of safe for them.
Okay, like during this attack, like everybody's floating quite a bit of money except CleedoDeedo and SammoBammo.
Yeah, and
still happening. Oh, the reinforcements are actually clashing with each other.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, towards the middle. So there's one huge battle happening down at the bottom here, and then like skirmishing happening in the center.
Which gets cleared up by blue. Blue is really doing a good job stopping everything. And look at the creep spread, it's like halfway across the map right now.
Yeah, which is kind of funny because they only have one Zerg apiece.
Two. MekaLeka and Cleedo is the
Oh yeah, you're right. They've got more Zerg. Okay, then creep spread makes more sense.
But that bears the question though. If there is too much creep, where does Sammo and Lasher put their production facilities at some point if the game proceeds?
I mean, the in-base creep spread is non-existent, which I think is what you need to do in 2v2, generally speaking, in team games. The production is mostly in-base. Okay, there's a lot of things happening.
Oh, look at that. Look at the army. It just went past. He could have denied the gold base. Oh, he's moving back.
It's actually very possible, as you saw in the FFAs, for even 4v4s that go into like later games to start mining out. Okay, I don't see any engagements happening as this second, although huge blue armies and air forces are moving in the center, very close to the red air force.
You're basically tucking into air and anti-air.
I'm probably gonna regret pressing this, but I'm gonna zoom out. Zoom out, like press the Z button. Okay, we got a huge engagement here. The red air force is somewhat
Isolated.
cornered. Yeah, it's very isolated. The red Protoss air is forced into a retreat by the combined, the huge blue army down here. Like this is, like, I don't know, maybe 300 supply worth. Red reinforcements are streaming in. Red Zerg and red Mech Terran are pushing back the blue armies.
Can they defend? Can they defend it? Oh, they can. The reinforcements are.
Yeah, but behind all this, like, blue did do like link run-bys.
But the red is like HaSu is in their northern with the Hellbats.
I completely missed that, but yes, it's there too. Oh, these Hellbats are doing work.
They're like they took down one hatchery, I think. Oh no, they took one hatchery.
Yeah.
Not that really makes a difference though. There's a like macro hatchery right beside it by MekaLeka.
Yeah, but the worker kills actually do hurt a little bit because you still want to try and be efficient, even though it's not as insanely important in team games as 1v1. Actually, I think there was a bit of a misengagement by blue because I think I saw towards the end of the fight that the blue corruptors were left on their own, like they got the retreat order late, and were just like completely annihilated by the reds.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
yeah, go ahead.
But Lasher has the kind of air force which I don't really think anyone wants to fight straight up, like Phoenix, Void Ray, like
Yeah.
basically everything in these Stargate tech.
Yeah, while in 2v2 this would be GG, in 4v4 if HaSu and Goosejuice armies committed at the same time, like they isolated and destroyed the air force, it is possible. They could isolate and destroy the air force.
Yeah, it's entirely possible with the Thor support from.
Correct. And Nefarious still has a pretty decent Zerg F flyer army as well.
And Cobra has the mothership.
Yeah. Why have they not made Ravens? I have no idea. Ravens would be so good right now, for both sides.
Well, they're heavily investing the Thors.
You could always afford me. Like here's the thing, like the blue air force is sticking out, and it could be trapped. There's a red force just to the side, but they're not committing.
You gotta find a way to kill that mothership. If not, like everything's gonna die.
I'm fairly certain Nefarious knows how to use Vipers. Whether he chooses to is a different story. Yeah, so Red has a stronghold in the center, which is gonna get pounced on by everybody. Red reinforcements are gonna stream in from the side, but they're a bit too slow. Okay, the red mech army was just swallowed up
annihilated.
by the combined blue.
This is like basically you go into a fight with a gun versus someone with fist. But and then the person shows up with I have a pistol.
Yeah.
It's gonna get cleaned up.
I think the blues are just brute forcing their way through because they effectively took out, I think, HaSu's army, and they're now pressing their advantage as far as they can. Don't know how long they could push it though.
They could, because like end of the day, the Thors are at a choke point. So the Thors from the red is like at a choke and they can't really engage properly.
Yeah. That being said, CleedoDeedo is on very low supply. I don't fully understand why.
KokaKobra only has probes and 5 void rays.
Yeah, his air force also got destroyed. Like red is getting pushed back hard. It's not over yet because if all of it armies like combine and attack, and defender's advantage is very real.
Oh yeah, that's true. And
Oh,
like the Thors,
Yeah,
the 14 Thors could really make a difference.
yeah, they actually make a difference because blue has nothing on the ground anymore. Blue is all air, and the Thors are slowly actually pushing the. Okay, the Great Blue offensive is being pushed back. Yeah, red is also launching like harrying attacks in the meantime.
Like guerrilla tactics, like the Lings are attacking the drones and get cleared up.
Like here's the thing, Claire, like when I watch like documentaries about ancient battles and it always talks about you need to coordinate your generals. It kind of feels like this because it is about coordination, and like a misunderstanding can lead to an army being out of position and destroyed.
Yeah.
I'm very certain. We probably didn't catch it, but I think SammoBammo lost a lot of his ground army at some point, which allowed the Thors to push back the blue air force.
Yeah, I saw, like he was trying to push back the tanks and stuff, and in between, like he lost a lot of Thors in trying to like destroy the ground army. Because like Thors, yeah, they do great against tanks, but they still eat siege tank shots.
Yeah, and a bit of miscontrol. I mean, they're still ahead, I think, but they could have closed out the game otherwise. But Red's holding on. Okay, no. The Thors need to be very careful because the air army can surround this goal base up here. Actually,
Blue has firmly like held on to like this area. Like I think it's slowly coming down to whoever has this area.
Yeah, I think blue is in an advantage because they're holding down their respective gold. A link counter attack hits Nefarious's base, so Zerg on Zerg action. And yeah, it looks they've denied it again. Wait, Red is doing
the flea beacon.
Red is doing a counter Nidus.
It's action all over the map.
As of this second, yeah, well, there is some. Lings are hitting Thors. A mass of Lings are coming out of this Nidus and streaming towards something. LasherBasher has not resaturated his probes, although he's got 3,000 minerals, so I don't know how much that matters.
We go back aliens.
It could be.
This is the first time I've seen like Corruptors killing Nidus.
You'll see a lot of things you never see before in 4v4. BCs are out for HaSu. Goosejuice has the ground back army and HaSu is taking the air. HaSu is still very far behind in supply. But the choice to go up into Red is now on the counter offensive.
Red has a really scary turn.
They catch SammoBammo out of position.
The Thors. Red is coming with a very strong death push with like a bajillion number of Thors with siege tank support and Tempest.
This is decisively winning. But again, we saw how like a mega. Infestors with duel! I need to zoom out again.
Made a lot of difference in this.
I was zoomed out. Never mind. Whose infestors are these? Yeah, MekaLeka's infestors like the MVP, and this coordinated like attack has more or less annihilated the bulk of Red's army. Like it's like that was disastrous for Red. Now Red is doing some counter damage, but blue is quite rich, except SammoBammo.
Just look at the map. Everything is like lighting up on the blue side. Every base is lighting up with.
Yeah. So this is kind of ironic because you're right. Like all of blue's bases are lighting up, but but there's this like uncontestable mass of blue moving in to clean it up. Another Nidus worm from who's some Nidus worm from Nefarious, really forcing.
Like everywhere.
You gotta protect your supply lines, and Zerg has very good tools to deal with that.
Oh, and Nidus are like shooting up everywhere here and there, and then they are like doing damage with their units.
Yeah, CleedoDeedo, I mean, he doesn't actually have anything to stop this Nidus.
Oh my god.
And it's actually gonna pop, so like the Lings are gonna kill the Swarm Host if they choose to commit. The Blue Air Force has been forced back to defend. The Protoss Air Force rather. The Red Fleet Beacon is being re-established. The problem is that Red doesn't have that much money, but this harassment alone has allowed them to take like the bases.
Yeah.
And don't forget, in 4v4, in team games you can transfer minerals and gas.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And
That's
the thing
a-
is that Red has a very strong and scary standing army.
Red?
Yeah, Red team is like they have like Thors.
I don't know. Compared to Blue?
I mean like Widow Mines, like 19 Widow Mines. If they burrow at the right position, like I don't
Okay.
know.
The thing is, I'm looking at like the Blues combined forces. It's their supply is higher than Red. Okay, Void Rays are trying to harass SammoBammo's army. So
Thing
the
is like Blue is trying to like gather their forces and attack at one position, but then like the constant Nidus and constant counter attacks
yeah,
is really delaying
CleedoDeedo
everything
just
so much.
released a wave of locusts to kill a Nidus. It is that desperate,
Worth
cause yeah, like this is war. You're desperate. You pull whatever you have and you survive. Oh, but I think the Air Force is gonna be able. Yep, they take out a base. The other one with 41. Yeah.
Oh, I just saw the Ravens use the anti-missile armor. Like,
Finally.
I-
Oh, but a huge blue concave against red.
oh,
Yes, I know my fades are dropping. I'm sorry.
but everything's really nice right now. Like, Blue is just gonna just steamroll this army. Like, they finally had a
Yeah.
chance to have a combined attack straight up to the front door. And yeah, there's GG number 1, GG number 2, GG number 3.
And the last holdout surrenders with that.
Wow, there's like so many things happening for a 4v4 team game.
That's why I saved this as the grand finale.
Oh my god.
So
My
the
head,
so
I
the
can't
win
keep up.
so the winners now that while the names are still properly distributed is the Terran SammoBammo, the Protoss LasherBasher, the Zerg MekaLeka, and another Zerg CleedoDeedo.
Oh man.
4v4 is something, man. And I'm very certain like they had like a Discord call or something, so this was like a coordinated slugfest.
Ah boy.
Okay, this loading screen might take longer than usual.
It's alright.
uh whew. I don't know how. Yeah, Masters was last month. Now I'm just reading what SammoBammo said. We will do a Masters one like next month in August. Okay, so you have a chance next month.
Probably.
Yeah.
But that depends like on the Masters cap. Cause like if you were to open a Masters tournament and then like you put it like from Masters 1 to Masters 3,
Just
the Masters 3 will have no chance. Straight up. Cause the difference is like just too
Ranger
big.
will show up and cheese and win the tournament.
Ranger doesn't need to cheese, you can just play a macro game.
No, he could
Yeah.
cheese every game and still win.
Yeah, you know like the funniest thing is that whenever I play with Ranger,
Yeah.
like my Zerg straight up loses to him. But my Terran stands a pretty okay chance against him. Like most of the games that I played against him, like when I play Terran, it's like really close. It comes down to like that one final engagement.
Yeah.
On ladder, my Zerg has
Forget
a higher
about it, huh?
MMR than my Terran, so I'm like,
The fish.
Maybe
What's going
his again like matchup weakness is a real thing that they talk about.
on? And he's weak against Zerg though. Like I've seen his race report. It's like his PVZ is his weakest.
Yeah. So SammoBammo is saying that it won't be M1. There will be an MMR cap lah. So don't worry about it.
Hopefully.
Alright, so with that 4v4 done, I'm gonna do the YouTube outro, because if you're watching this on YouTube, this already happened. I cast this, as of right now the schedule is that I cast this every Tuesday at about 6-7 p.m. ish. These are viewer submitted replays. If you want to submit another replay, 1v1, 2v2, 3v3, I don't feel like allowing co-op replays.
There's co-op Oh yeah.
You actually can do that. If you submit a direct strike replay, that will be casted, although I will need to find somebody that knows what's going on. So yeah, if you like the content, no. Let me let my co-caster chill a bit. So where can they find you? What do you do?
Oh, that was sudden.
I know, but yeah.
I stream StarCraft I try to stream like every single day, but recently due to some events that I'm not able to stream every day. But you can find me like the link I think like twitch.tv /SC2 Clare.
Yep.
I play for the team clan Cranky Ducklings. Like you should really check them out too. They do a lot of they organized a lot of tournaments like SDO, MSO, and GPO. That's something that you can join on Fridays and Saturday. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yep. For those watching on YouTube, the links to that will be down in the description. For those on Twitch, !co-caster will bring up Claire's Twitch, which you should follow. And yeah, for those watching on YouTube in the future, one more thing I would like to show, which is if you want to submit replays, you can either PM me and you can send through Discord, or you can send a link via drop.sc. Basically, you can upload a replay here for people to watch, and then you can download it from there. You can like if I click on this, it has like a specific link. Once my page eventually loads, it'll have a specific link that I can download, and I will let you know when it goes live. I'll let you know when it goes live. I'll let you know once it's up on YouTube.
Oh, this is nice. Drop.sc.
Oh yeah. Please tell me you know about this.
We
all learn. Yeah, sure.
We learn. Oh, so you can check everything. Yeah, you can see everything. Like what Liga Day, the details of the thing.
It helps, yeah. So, do that again. Claire, anything else you'd like to add? If not, I'll do the YouTube outro.
Nice, we can do it.
Okay, so with that, hope you like the content. Like and subscribe for more content, more StarCraft 2, details in the description, and see ya. Alright, so okay, so that's where I'll cut it for the I'll need to edit and cut it for the YouTube section and then upload it kind of in a chunk, and then from there I'll figure out what I want to do. But yeah, this is more or less the end of the stream. These are the replays I wanted to cast. Oh man, that 4v4 was crazy.
Yeah, like it was like everywhere. I was like, I don't even know where to look.
like that's the thing about, if it's an uncoordinated team game, it's gonna be worse. Cause it's one thing to have this is the reason why I don't play 2v2 unranked or with strangers, cause I want to have that coordination. This is not League of Legends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone want to be a hero and that kind of thing.
Nobody wants to pick the healer, generally speaking. Okay, to be fair, I don't really play League, so if I'm wrong.
I don't play either. I only play StarCraft.
Yeah. To be fair, in Overwatch, it's not too bad to pick a healer sometimes. It's sometimes less stressful because you don't actually have to kill people, and nobody can rightfully blame you
if you die.
Yeah, because if you pick Mercy, you're automatically like a semi MVP because they need you. But Yeah. But yeah, like if you see an uncoordinated like 4v4, you just see like three or four armies clashing separately on the map. At least here we got like grand offensives by the generals and their respective marshals, I guess.
Okay.
Alright, I actually don't really have anything to ramble on about, and I haven't eaten dinner, so
Oh, alright.
it's fine.
I'm
It's
gonna
fine.
get my coffee also.
Your coffee at 10:30, and you say you cannot sleep.
I mean, if I take and I don't take, I still can't sleep. It's just that I gotta go down, get a coffee, take a little cigarette, and then.
Sure, man. Whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so actually, let me see if there's anyone I could host. Maybe some of my other. Maybe Stephan will be online, who dropped by earlier, or
Oh
maybe
yeah.
Nameless is online, or Vivid or somebody. Let me pull that up. If you have anybody you want to raid, I'll gladly raid it.
I don't have to. I mean, there's a girl who that girl, Coconut Games. I don't know if you've seen her stream all that.
I think I saw it once. You want to raid her?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll gladly raid it. Okay. Coconut.
Game. GAMEZZ.
Uh, okay. This is a.
She's cute. She's a cheeser. Might really get crested angry.
Why would it get crested angry?
I don't know, cause I was watching the rerun of the stream or something like that, the
Yeah.
rebroadcast, and then I saw that Crystal was like, "This is like," he was a bit agitated when like Christian kept railing bus, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa.
He was more agitated. Okay, he was agitated. I remember why. He was agitated. Wait, I must finish it. I must defend my fellow co-caster. No, he was agitated because in the lower leagues, it's much harder to know how to scout a bailing bust.
Yeah.
Because you can actually go hatch gas pool and then tech into bailings without giving too much away. So it really requires you to have a rescout. Basically, being able to scout the bailing bust is something that kind of puts you
Lower,
towards the diamond side of the spectrum rather than
exactly.
the
Yeah.
platinum. Which for a tournament is something very clever to exploit, to be fair.
Yeah, like tournaments, like everyone does what they have to win, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, like as a caster, definitely you want games that is like long, like not too long, but it's like something exciting instead of like
Yeah.
so. And sometimes it gets really annoying. Like I understand from that point.
And to be
So I
fair,
was like laughing at.
at that point, Crested and I have been casting for like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah,
So we were.
totally understandable.
No,
I
but to
was
be
like,
fair, like the second series that she played was okay because like game two, Vekola or something actually held the bailing bust and won, and then game three went straight to Muta, so no bailing bust. So to me, like, I'm like, hey, Crested, you got what you wanted.
like I told her like, okay, for like the winners, like you try not to do the bailing bus too much. Like probably first game you can do bailing bus, and like probably the last game or something like that. In between, you just try and go like 2 base muta or like roaches or whatever.
Yeah, she. To be fair, if it bailing busted once, I casted, I think 2 or 3 series of her. There was one series that she did double bailing bust, one series that she tried a double bailing bust but failed the second game.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Uh,
it's time to rate Coconut Game. I think I did it correctly.
hopefully.
Yeah, okay. So for anyone out there, thanks for watching. We'll be back with our die casting on Thursday. See you then. Okay, we are done. I will now see whether Coconut Gaming responds to the raid. Is she running stream delay as far as you know?
I think a little. No, not really.
No!
I don't think so.
Jesus, that was so bad.
She's in the middle of a bailing bus.
I'm sorry.
Alright, fair enough.
Kind of trying to pull something magical off here.
Is she Australian?
It's gonna be hard.
No, she's American who's staying in Norway.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Yeah. She's pretty cute, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know enough. I don't know anything. I don't know about that side of the world. Let's just put it that way.
But she's like really
Thank you so much for the
like
host,
she.
Redgunnerguy.
Okay.
You have Red Gunners? Is that why your name is Redgunnerguy? Thank you for the host. I hope you had a lovely
She's
stream.
talking to you.
Yeah, I know.
Nice build,
Alright,
DJ.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
get
I
my
voted
coffee.
DJ's making you look bad,
And
Luca.
probably play some
He's
StarCraft.
making it look like this is your build.
Sure, man. Let me know if you got any new replays or things that we could.
Just kidding.
Because
This is my fault. I did nothing wrong.
we've got some stuff, but more is always nice, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Alright.
I got my bag and then Blizzard took it away.
You modded DJ? DJ's
Oh
been
yeah.
on for, like, a little while now.
All right.
Gotta go now.
Thanks for coming. See ya.
Yeah.
The cars, man, the cars. Don't find it. Don't find it. Don't find it. Don't find it. I think I just lose at this point. We dead? We dead, boys. Yeah. Yeehaw. Fire car, GG. Fire car's broken. Slightly behind, to put it lightly. Just very slightly behind. We them boys. A Viking? You little hoe. How dare you? Okay, well, I think we're just gonna leave after this one. I don't think I can kill any of this. GG. RIP. I'm bad. When are we hunting some sharks again? Imagine playing Fortnite. One second, I got an important message. Real Raptor in the chat? Oh my god. It's 5 bands. Okay. Let's. Thanks for the 100 bits, Warpig. I appreciate it. Sassy Nasty sliding into the DJ.
Swing dance classes. What else? Just kind of miscellaneous dance classes here and there growing up. And I guess one could say that that's the inspiration behind an unexplainable, uncategorizable dance moves that I have now. But in all honesty, I just moved.
Oh, hey Gunner. Thanks for popping by. Yeah, man. Awesome stream. I saw like there were 45 viewers at one time. Cool, man. How was the game? Gonna be popping in and out. Okay, sure, man. I know you're busy. Yeah, gaming has been raking up a lot of points. He has been rouletting quite a fair bit as well. I'm at my office. Yeah. Maybe I can invite Gunner to come and hang out one day. Games were good. So late still at the office. Yeah, I decided to just stay out and stream first and then go back later. Yep. Can bring my BlizzCon loot. You can bring your BlizzCon loot to display on stream? Sure, man. My last bid, hope I win.